Fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic song there.
That put me in a better mood.
It's so happy though. Like it's too happy for me.
It's too happy?
It's too upbeat for me.
Why can't it
You
be
said
happy?
it was fine earlier.
I know it is fine. It's fine for you guys, but like I'm just saying that in the back of my head, it's always going to be a little bit too happy. You know?
Happy's good. It puts people
Not
in
every single one of these podcasts ends on a happy note.
They never do
I can
in
make
my
a
in my
different
mind.
one. I'd tell you what, I'll make a really sad song for next week just for you. Can I do that? A really sad song.
We have sponsor Creech Talk today.
What's today's date?
The 6th of June, which is also the 6th month.
Of the 15th year.
But many of you guys do know that we do have sponsors that cover the show from time to time. And they've been great advertisers, and they support the show, so it keeps to be a free show for you guys. And one of the reasons why advertisers love Creature Talk is that they know how amazing the listeners are on the show. They've told us that before. So about once a year, we run a listener survey to help demonstrate this to advertisers. So right now we have an all-new survey, not like the one we had originally pitched. This is a new one to keep everyone updated. That we're going to send you guys to. So once again, podsurvey.com/creature. This will only take 5 minutes, and they're going to ask some questions about yourself and what you like to buy, and it's completely anonymous. Your answers will help the advertisers and help us find advertisers for the show that'll be matched to you guys and the interests and the show as well. And then when you're finished, you can enter in a monthly drawing to win a $100 Amazon gift card. And even if you have taken the previous surveys, you should still go and take this one because this one's been completely revised, and the advertisers do like it when we have the most up-to-date answers and stuff. Plus, it'll put you back in the chance to win that $100 gift card. So once again, that's podsurvey.com/creature. Thank you guys for helping us with all these advertisers and sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. So.
And if us sending you guys all at once makes the site crash, wait for the site to reload.
Yep. that tends to happen here and there. So
That's
apologies
okay.
on that.
Then they'll know the true power.
The true power of all the cats in the audience going to one place at once. Who didn't shut the door?
I don't know.
That was you.
That's pretty ignorant.
Because you went to check the internet and came back in, right?
James was last time.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Was it? No, I don't think it was.
I don't think I ever even
I was crawling under the desk when he came back in
That's
the
true.
door.
I remember that now.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. All right.
Remember,
So-
it just happened.
Yeah.
Yep, it just did just happen. Did just happen.
Yes.
Oh, well, welcome to Creech Talk, everyone. We are joined here by Mr. James, Mr. Dex, Mr. Dan, and
Yes.
myself, Mr.
I've done
Jordan.
quite a few in a row now, actually.
I also like how we
have.
don't always do introductions. It's been a couple weeks where it's been a little spotty.
Really?
Yeah. It's okay. Sometimes we just launch into it.
It's
People
a
know who we are.
free-flowing show. It's a
It's not like
free-flowing
it's not like there's a strict thing. I
podcast.
just thought it was fun.
Turn your phone
I'm
off,
sorry.
Dex. He's
Yeah,
been
that
on a
should be
few
a
Creature
rule.
Talks
That
in a
should be a
row.
rule.
I thought it was on mute.
A few
whatever.
Creech
He was
Talks
so
in a row,
proud
and he
about
still
how many
can't turn
times
off his
he's been
phone.
I thought it was on mute.
But, yeah.
You know,
Pod survey rip right
I woke
there.
up today and I was letting the dog out, and there were these kids across the street that were playing hockey, like street hockey.
Ooh, street hockey.
And I overheard them. Like, you know, I wasn't being weird or anything, but I was listening to what they were saying. Not in a
Right,
weird
Peter
way, of
James.
course, but I was just letting the dog out, so the dog was roaming
just trying
around.
to take in what kids these days
Because I hear,
talk about
because
and stuff.
it's like a weird, like, it's only two kids, but they're both like, they're like fighting, but they're not fighting. You know what I mean? It's like
Like play
kind of like,
fighting.
it's kind of like, you suck at this, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, but it's kind of like, I don't know, like
gentle
little kids do.
rousing, yeah.
I
It's
guess,
like it's like little kid banter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kiddie
And
banter.
then, so the one kid that was in the middle of the street, he suddenly shouts, he says, I'm MLG. And so I was like, what's going on over there? And the other kid was like, you're not MLG, you suck.
And then the other kid responded, "What the brown?"
And I was just like, what in the world? I was like, so has the term like MLG become like a, or were those kids just maybe like, you know, knowing of the scene, I guess, or whatever, but like, or is it like a household term, or?
Well, that wouldn't make much sense because Major League Gaming isn't hockey.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But the term
term,
of,
like a
I'm
pro,
MLG,
you're
yeah,
pro,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
MLG, you know, like that.
yeah, and that's the thing it's been. Like if you think about it, like no one goes around playing soccer or football and be like, "Oh, I'm MLS." and then no one goes around playing baseball. Oh, I'm MLB.
Okay.
So that has meant that it has turned into a term that's used in those circumstances.
Did you create that, Jordan? You think?
I had a part in perpetuating it. I don't think I created it, but
Yeah,
I definitely
I think early on
like,
we
MLG.
I mean, we did that shit all the time.
Yeah, but didn't
back
everyone,
then.
though?
But
Everybody
I mean,
did back then, right?
I don't know. I didn't really think that it was much of a thing back then. I think we started doing it to take the piss, and it just became something that, like, because we're obviously not good at games, so it makes sense when we have, like, one good play or one good moment that, like, that's, like, our MLG moment, and that's kind of, like, what, I guess, coins it. But it's not, like, a serious thing. Of course, as MLG... I think MLG was more serious back then than what it is now with Halo and all that. So it was actually
it was Call
thing.
of Duty and Halo.
Yeah.
Were, like Call of Duty really is what brought the whole MLG thing to a big, and that's what made it more of a joking term as far as I goes, because people get really serious over something. Or
Well, yeah, that's why they do the fucking montages and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
you know,
Dr. Pepper and Mountain
smoke
Dew.
weed every
Yeah, I mean,
day.
it was,
Like,
smoke
weed every day.
All that stuff, like, you know, it's a joke now, but like I'd say back then it was probably a little bit more serious.
We did quite a few skits on Sanity of MLG stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm MLG.
I don't know. That was just weird that like it
breathing.
seems to be like an actual like term now. I don't know. Like.
Well, you're lucky. You got the two little kids have a nice little joke. I was on a balcony yesterday, and there was a guy outside just yelling on his phone for like half an hour, like, "Dude, I need you to fucking man up." It's like talking about like sales or some shit, and I was just, like listening the whole time, and he's just been a dickhead. I was like, wow, he's yelling like so.
That could
so
be like
loud.
a motivational speech. Like
Definitely
you know,
wasn't.
Like
the Shia LaBeouf thing that's going around.
No,
now.
no.
Do it.
He was not doing that.
Do it!
He was like, "Fuck you, man up. You fucking suck," pretty much. And we're just yelling at this guy, and then
He tells him he sucks and that he should also man up.
It's like
at
a
the same
mixture
time.
of like an
do it.
inspirational, just a.
oh no, he was just yelling at this
Can
guy.
you
for,
imagine
half
like
an
when
hour.
Joe comes back? The week that he's gone
Oh, yeah,
is
it's
the week
the
that
biggest thing.
The week of Shia LaBeouf.
The only
Yeah.
time that Shia has been relevant in the last year,
it's this
Joe
past
leaves.
week, and
Like,
he left.
You know, in all the hubs, he'd be saying, "Well, just do it" and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
He'd be going
You know,
nuts.
darn sure
Well,
he's
it's
gonna be
not
doing
noise.
it when he gets back. So
He'll come back, and the first thing he'll want
I think
Jordan
we
to
need-
do is the green screen.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I think we need to do that. is
Yeah.
We need to do like it'll be a combo inspiration. So whenever Shia pauses, Joel will step up and start saying something else, and he'll step off to the side. Do it!
Oh my god!
Just let your dreams be a reality.
I wonder if he knows of it because I mean I don't know. I wonder if he even knows that it's a thing now. Like I don't know.
Do you think he would go that radio silent for an entire week?
I don't know.
I can
tweets some
see him
random
doing
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Oh well, maybe. Who knows? I have no idea. Whatever.
I don't know. I don't know why he did that stupid video in the first place. I think it's really stupid.
It's part of a larger thing. It's not. It wasn't just that.
Yeah, they just cropped
It,
that out.
it was like a half-hour long.
Oh
thing.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying the whole speech video is just lame.
I don't know. I don't know what the full story.
Oh
is behind
no!
it.
Speaking of speech videos, I got to tell you about this one. By the way, I think the chat's frozen.
It is frozen. You gotta
Okay,
redo
there was
that.
this one on Facebook. I kept
Still going
seeing
for me.
people liking it and sharing it, right? And it was like, you have to watch this, millions of views, okay? I guess like middle-aged, like ugly women like doing it basically. And
So you got baited into a Facebook post.
and basically it's just this guy, he looks like a little alien, right? And it's just him. And he's like, he just goes, "You are beautiful. You are smart. You are funny. You are caring."
is this
blah, blah,
motivational?
blah. Yeah,
or-
he's like just saying what you are. And he's like, "You are funny. You are this and that and that." And he just goes on about
Getting
like,
uncomfortable just watching you do it.
yeah, he's like, "You deserve to be loved, and you deserve all this shit." And I'm just watching it like, fuck off. Like you're
Do you
giving all
remember
these
what this
people.
is
Is he wrong?
Yes, he's giving everyone false confidence. You are beautiful to someone who's really clearly not. You are funny. Like you know.
What? Can you see the people watching the video?
No, but I'm assuming some of the people, not everyone,
What do you
obviously
mean
is
clearly
beautiful.
though? You're like clearly not beautiful people.
I'm assuming the people who watch that are like, you have actually the chick who actually.
So
shared it.
anybody could watch this video though. Like,
What
so
if it's a feet girl watching it? And
Well,
she just needs
yeah.
a little confidence boost.
But even then, it's like, you're funny. Like, maybe she's not funny. Like, you deserve the best. No one deserves the best. Like, fuck this.
no one
That was
deserves
just the most
best.
cringeworthy, awful thing I've ever seen in my life. And the guy was like a little alien. Like, even he's ugly himself. So he's like, "You are beautiful." And it's just kind of like,
Oh my
okay, well,
goodness.
this is clearly, and he wasn't very funny. He clearly didn't deserve the best. So
How
why
do
is
you
he
know?
saying?
What if he was funny to somebody else? You're
What is-
talking about this. This sounds kind of funny. Like it's funny to me, but not in the right way, right? I mean, it's still funny.
I just thought the video was awful. Like the fact that people need motivational stuff like that, it kind of depresses
Do you know what it was
me,
called? What was it called?
I'll look. I'll type up like alien.
Was it
weird
only on
guy or
Facebook,
some
or was
shit.
it like a YouTube embed on?
It was on
Facebook?
Facebook. I did find it on YouTube once. I don't know. I'll just try and find someone who's like not funny or something on Facebook, and I'm like, okay, you obviously watched it, and then they'll probably have linked it or whatever. But my point is, I don't get why people need these motivational things. Like, do it, you can do this. Well, like, fucking, you have to motivate
Different
yourself.
people, like I was motivated by Shia. Like people need
put it
different
well.
ways of motivation.
Fuck up, no, you weren't.
People need
put it well.
different ways of motivation.
It's just
not
a push.
everyone.
It's just
not
a push.
everyone. Like what pushes you, Dex? What
That's all it
motivates
is.
you?
I wake up and I think, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this today. Like, if I want something, I'll fucking
but
get it.
but there are some days that you come in and you're like, I can't even be fucked, and
because
like,
because I have so much shit done already.
sometimes in that same day, we can help motivate you to actually do it, even if
it's
you're
the-
fucking.
But this is like
What do you even
life
need that motivation, Dex? What do you even need us
but
to
there's
motivate
a difference
you?
between like being like, yeah, you should do some fucking work to like, man, my life sucks, I won't do anything. Like life motivation, that's what like do it and blah blah blah. That's more like the bigger picture, like life. If it's me coming in and being like, okay, I'm hungover, I don't want to work. Like,
I'm
that's
sure.
different.
I mean, I'm sure out
Do
of
you know what I mean?
all of the people
Are you
that
trying to
thought.
suck my dick or something, Dan?
Trying to get my Snapple fact cap.
Because you have to unzip me first. It doesn't really work if.
I was hoping that nobody would even recognize that I was trying to do that.
Well, he was. You were in his crotch, so he knew.
You were right in there. You were like buried in there.
Yeah, but I had been rubbing up against him for a little bit.
I mean,
It's under your boot now.
I mean, like,
Creature Talk is not the time and the place for this, gentlemen. Just saying.
Okay, so Dex, the point is, different people have different ways they're motivated.
Yeah, I was just saying,
you
like,
can't
the
sit
Shia
there and make
LaBeouf
fun of
thing-
somebody for the way they're motivated.
I'm not making fun. I just think it's weird.
You said it was stupid. And
Out of all the
weird.
people that thought
No, that
the
video is stupid.
The
and
Shia
weird.
LaBeouf thing is probably hilarious. It's a meme now, but I'm sure there's at least a select few that probably took it serious.
Like
and
me.
it's like, this is
You did
true
not.
motivation from Shia LaBeouf to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, well, I'm going to show you the. You are beautiful.
all right.
You are
well.
smart. You're funny. And you'll see how lame it is, alright? No one needs that shit in their life, I'm telling you. People should wake up and think, I'm the shit. I'm going to do this today.
Next
So
Once
everybody needs to
again-
be a cocky asshole.
Everyone
Yes.
has different ways of
I
motivation. you
guess.
can't bring down anyone else's way of.
I'm not
having
bringing them
it.
down. I'm just saying, people are very.
Okay, we'll get on to a
not
different
confident.
topic here.
Or an actual topic.
People just aren't confident nowadays. Unfortunately.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I don't know what I was watching.
Chat's
I
frozen,
was, I was
come on.
watching something.
Yeah, it's frozen on mine too.
And I wanted to ask
this.
if you know, in movies, like, obviously there's a lot of like murders and killings and stuff like that. It's just like a part of movies sometimes. One thing I've noticed
killings.
though, I just back in I don't want to say back in the day, but maybe it was more prevalent back then. But I remember like a way that a lot of people used to like kill somebody off or whatever. It was a method of cutting the car brakes. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah?
and that, like, I don't know. No one does
Cutting the
that
brake
now.
line.
Is that still a thing? Like, can you
cut-
still
if you
do
cut
that
if you
now?
cut the brake line, the fluid all comes out. The
Yeah.
brakes won't work.
The
But
hydraulics.
there's always like
Emergency brakes.
99%
Yeah.
of cars have an emergency brake. So
So that's an
doesn't-
olden day thing. You couldn't really
I'd
get away
say
with
so,
doing
yeah.
that now.
Well,
Okay.
cars back then had an emergency.
So
brake, too.
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where
That's a good-
most
that's
people
an
are going to
interesting thought,
panic.
though. I
Most
didn't
people are
know
going to
about that.
panic and not actually think.
I don't know why
just
that.
should
I don't
pull
know
the
why that
emergency
popped into
brake.
my head because I was just like, oh, this dude just like shot another dude. It was like, they used to like off people just by like mobsters.
You know-
All of a sudden this dude be driving and then it'd just be like, oh no, oh no, and it's just like, and he's done, and it's like that, and it's like I haven't seen that
Yeah.
in a long time.
Yeah.
Someone cutting the brake and like that's it, they're fucked.
Now that you bring that up, I've noticed a lack of chloroforming in movies as
That
well.
too,
recently.
that too.
Nobody comes up behind
That
anybody
too.
anymore with a kerchief and go.
So
Is it
you know
because
what's fu-
the usual when they do that it doesn't? It's like
it's-
usually
that's all
they.
been scientifically proven wrong.
Yeah,
for the
that's
most
what I mean.
part, like-
Chloroform?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it doesn't work
because
that way?
No,
when they
no,
do
it
this,
doesn't.
like the person gets knocked out like instantly,
yeah.
but that's supposedly not how it
Supposedly
goes.
it take a good minute or two or
Yeah.
something. Like, it takes a lot longer than
Yeah, but
you know
Dexter has
instantly.
like as little needles.
He has syringes.
Yeah, well, that's like the new age way to pretty much drug somebody or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Are these methods of killing in movies like a thing of the past now? Like, you know what I
Like
mean?
you
Like,
can
they
easily
don't-
cut someone's brakes. It just matters like being able to get them to hit the notice at the wrong time. Because most of the time they'd start their car up and drive forward in a parking lot and tap their brakes and nothing would happen. They'd be like, "Oh, I should probably not drive anymore." Instead
So
of
the people in these olden movies were just really stupid that they didn't.
I guess so, because like,
Is our internet going at all right now?
yeah, it's fine.
we're going.
Which one are you
the
connected
Twitch,
to?
The Twitch chat always freezes.
the
When
chat
I
is
stream,
The player's
freezing.
frozen over there. I
Yeah.
can't get a connection over
Just
here.
refresh that.
when I stream, I have
It's
to
okay,
refresh
I
the
was
Twitch
just
chat every
wondering.
like 5 minutes.
I don't know where I'm connected.
You should bring the keyboard over here so you could hit F5 like whenever this happens.
Ooh, that's a nice little suggestion right there.
Or get something like that. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that, but I was just like, what the fuck is? I just want to see more variety.
You've had a very eventful week. You've been
You
listening
know,
to children.
You want more variety in the fact that stuff that used to happen all the time doesn't
yeah,
happen anymore.
because now it's just like you shoot and that's it. Like even fucking doing the pillow on the face and the gun on there. I don't see that shit anymore either.
Yeah.
I don't know what the last thing was that did that with the pillow. But then again, was that scientifically proven wrong too? A gun in a
the
pillow would be a
gun pillow.
silencer.
Oh yeah, I think that because I did that in The Walking Dead and everybody like shit on me because I was like, would that muffle that much? And people were like, Dan, it actually does work.
So it does work.
As if they murdered people that way.
So it does work.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm talking from experience, dude.
Nobody does piano wire anymore.
Like fiber wire kind of thing. Yeah.
Nobody does that. There was my brother and I were writing a movie script, and I wrote like the first third of it, and I had a bad guy who comes up behind a dude and
That's not true. That was on what show is it? There was a kill like that. Fucking hell, was it?
Dexter.
Boardwalk Empire. They had a kill like
Oh,
that.
God.
But the guy did that.
That's
with
an
his hand. He was
HBO?
like,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
So, like, he
That's the
did
way
it.
that you could stop
Yeah,
it,
then
yeah.
his fingers came off as well. Though.
Yeah.
He just did it so hard. It's like,
That's what I mean. Wouldn't that be maybe
the guy who
they
played
stopped
Daredevil.
doing that because that's probably so messy, Like
Yeah.
once it
Yeah,
goes
it
deep
is.
in there,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking that's cutting in there, and that's gonna, you gotta have blood in there, and so I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit too much, I guess now.
Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
Yes,
no,
I've
not
seen
yet.
that.
You haven't seen that?
No.
You have? I thought I had shown it to you, but I guess I haven't. But yeah,
You told me about it,
There's
and
a
I
part
think
at
I
the beginning
bought
that
it.
is brutal, where he chokes a guy out, and it's just
Oh, on
it
the
goes
floor.
on. It goes on for like a minute, and it takes a long time
Oh,
for him
yeah.
to choke to death. It was that scene. Is
that's the part with the
crazy.
policeman, right? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, trying to get out.
Maybe now, like it's just kind of like a thing that when they do it now, maybe it'll just have more of effect now. Like you said, like that would be like a standout scene if they were to do it now,
Yeah.
like these old methods. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I always find when it's like if someone's not getting shot or something's different, like it definitely stands out. When I watched Daredevil and fucking what's his name, big fat bald guy, what's his name?
Big fat bald guy.
Whatever, Kingpin. When he was slamming the guy
car-
in
the
the
car
car,
door, yeah.
I was like, oh Jesus, like
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
That was like
Yeah.
different. It wasn't just like, hey, look, you're a prick, then you hit him.
Yeah.
Same with Boardwalk Empire had some really good deaths as well.
Yeah.
There was like one guy who was like dug him underground and his head was just there and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, and he's got a shovel.
Oh,
That was pretty gross.
I've
Oh,
never.
wait, you've seen
not thought
Boardwalk
that
Empire, right?
Nope.
Oh,
I have like the entire series.
So good.
Oh, maybe I traded them in. I can't
The
remember.
season 3 finale is some of the best television ever.
Jordan, what's happening
seen
over
Breaking
there?
Bad?
Yeah.
Our chat is not loading at all.
Like Breaking Bad. I like Breaking Bad, but I don't think it was like the best thing ever. Like, I liked it, but I think it was a bit overrated.
I'm just saying, I want to see a little bit more variety in there. Maybe some of these old school ones, like.
Sopranos
You know.
had Wire Kill.
Yeah, but that's like that was a few years.
Yeah,
now,
good
wasn't
point.
it? Like that was a while back. Like, and that was also like set in the old days too. So of
No, it
course,
wasn't.
it? No.
No, Sopranos was modern.
Sopranos
Was it really? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would be like Scarface kind of thing.
No.
I
Sopranos
never
is
fucking watched it.
amazing.
Modern Mafia.
Ah.
Again, that has an amazing scene in it as well. And he goes in that like the like brothel place. He just like starts like he goes like sort of one shot and he's like hits the chick or something and like shoots in the air and they all run out and then he just like doesn't give a shit and he's just casual and just shoots him in the kneecap and then like his other kneecap and then he's like you pay money or something because the guy's Italian.
pay money.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's
Maybe
Italian.
I'm just thinking like of the Hitman games or something. How elaborate you could be with some of those kills in there, and you can like really. Like you can inject a muffin or something like that, then dress up as a waiter and take the muffin to the person and they eat it and then they die. And it's like a big elaborate thing. Whereas you could just go in and shoot them and that's it. Like,
You sound
Yeah,
like Bill Cosby
I-
a little bit
I know
to
what
me
you
right
mean.
there.
Yeah.
You inject the muffin and then
You
take
take
the
the
muffin
muffin
to the
and
person.
Yeah, I don't know. I think because movies are more dumbed down nowadays. Like they just don't really not as creative. I don't
They just
think.
shoot, and that's it.
Because
Yeah.
there is no originality in Hollywood.
What?
Sorry,
What?
nothing's loading over here, but it's live.
So we're still streaming, but we can't see the chat, and we can't load any pages, but we're still streaming somehow.
Does
We've
the
done that
Wi-Fi
before.
work?
Yeah, that's happened before.
That's
tried the
happened before,
Wi-Fi?
where like it seemed
Pull up the chat on your phone and just bring it over.
Yeah, I will.
I'll do it right now.
Well, I can't do any fact checking.
Any
What internet is that
fact.
connected to?
I tried googling. Huh?
Is that not connected either?
This is I am having the same exact issue he's having.
Huh.
We're all playing Brink apparently.
We are all well, yeah. It's always Brink.
It's always Brink, yeah.
Yeah,
it
no
is.
no internet access. It says for my connection currently.
What is going on?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
I was
boy.
gonna do some work after this. I won't be able to. For crazy.
I don't know if the internet is like all the way around down, but
Oh, I also had a very elaborate dream last night.
Oh God,
Oh,
was it
boy.
a wet dream?
No, but it was weird because
So it was a wet dream.
it was like we were all in it as the group, but as far as I can recall, it was only like me and Alex. And
go.
we went to YouTube school.
oh.
It was so fucking
Wouldn't we be
weird.
teachers at YouTube?
No.
Were we all there or just you and Alex?
The creatures as a whole, like everybody was there, yeah.
Okay.
But the emphasis I think was on Alex because in this YouTube, it wasn't even YouTube school, but from context I can kind of gather that it was YouTube school. It was just a school. Like we were in school and we were with a lot of other YouTubers, like all in school. So it was a YouTuber school and they were teaching us the ways of like algorithms and shit like that. And it's fucking weird because like Alex loved it. He wanted to stay there and he wanted to learn all this YouTube shit. He wanted to learn like how to do the fucking metadata and thumbnails and all that shit. And like for me, like, cause this was like present day me and I was just like, I know all this shit. Why am I in a school where I'm relearning it? What the fuck is this? I want to leave.
Oh, so you were the same age then? Or were you younger?
Yeah. I wasn't younger or anything. It was like
Twitch app
today.
keeps crashing, so I can't get to the chat.
It was as if today I went into school or whatever, like a college, I guess. But it was YouTube centric, and it was like a bunch of YouTubers there explaining their stories. I don't remember, like the professor wasn't even like a YouTuber. It was just some fucking random dude. It's probably some LA bullshit or something like
Did he
that.
have a
I don't
ponytail?
know. No, I don't think so.
And glasses.
It was just weird though because I remember like in the dream I argued with Alex. I was just like, we know this already. Like we're doing fine.
What was he like?
Why
Like,
the
I love it here.
he was just like, we gotta do this. We have to learn this stuff. We need
connect
to
to it
like
quickly.
absorb all of this or whatever the fuck. Like I don't fucking know. Like it was for him. It was a thing where he needed all this information, and for me, it was like I already know all of this, and I've been doing YouTube for
connected to
so
the
long.
other-
You know.
Poor Alex. So, like, in the dream, he was like the Mong, like he didn't know what he was
He
doing.
stayed, and at some point,
I'm connected to the other thing.
what are you guys doing?
I'm connected to the other thing. I just switched the connection,
Every fucking story,
so
man.
it's not going to work over there.
Hey, I'm listening.
I was
Jay.
trying to not interrupt
for
you.
you. I'm here
but
for
Jordan
you.
But
couldn't
you're
hear
in
me.
the mic, so it
I went
is
like
in a
this.
way.
I went like this. Did you not just see me go
No.
away from the microphone?
This is the third story today.
I didn't. I was just telling. I was
Hey,
trying to tell
hey,
him
I'm listening.
that this was going on here because I did a different connection. He
listening.
got up and interrupted you.
Are you guys good? Can I continue?
Continue with your wet dream.
Fuck's sake.
If you want to.
Well,
You about
Alex
done yet?
stayed at YouTube school, and I got up and I left, and I
Yeah.
left him there. But the weird thing was, this YouTube school class was on the top of like the fucking Empire State Building or something. Because when I walked out, it was a little tiny ledge, and I could almost fall off the building.
So you got a little bit
So it
of
was-
fear creeping
It was
in there.
super dangerous. So I had to like, in order to escape YouTube school, I had to get out, and there was like pottery along the side, so I had to like kind of maneuver my way around the pots. And when I got halfway through, like I look in, and Alex is sitting there like mingling with all these YouTubers and like doing all this shit. And I was just like knocking on the window, and I was just like, "Come out!" Like this is fucking stupid. Like you don't need YouTube school. And he stayed though, and I kept going. And like a little after that is when the dream ended. And I woke up and I was
That
like,
sounds
"What the fuck?"
really detailed and vivid. Like,
It was.
Jesus.
That's why it was weird. I don't dream too often. I really don't. But like that just randomly happened last night. I was like, what is this telling me? Do I need to learn something in terms of YouTube?
I think you
do I
do.
need to go to a YouTube school? Does there need to be a YouTube school that exists or
Oh,
something?
no, we could make the YouTube school.
That's why I said
That's
we'd
what
be
that's telling
teachers
you.
if there was a YouTube
God.
school. I don't know how well we do.
Ah.
But you know, you said you don't dream too much.
I
Who
don't.
needs to dream when you're living the dream, James?
Hey!
I'm not in a YouTube school though. That's what.
Hey, I googled chloroform, by the way. People said it does work the way it does in movies and TV shows. Chloroform is dangerous. It can, if you use too much, you can induce cardiac arrest. And he said a school friend of mine killed himself this way by inhaling a large amount of chloroform. Plus, contact with the skin, such as chloroform-soaked rag, is used over the mouth and nose will cause solvent burns. So you'll burn whoever you're doing that. But it should work, it said.
Never seen that. Never
me
seen
neither.
like when they do it in the movie. I never
movies,
seen,
they don't do that.
I never seen it like leave a burning residue.
You never know. Well, yeah, they never would. I mean, it's a solvent burn, so it'd probably just be red skin. So
I'll figure out the chat.
well, I'll figure out the chat after. It's not. Nothing's loading.
I
over
said
there.
your phone.
I haven't.
I haven't
Pull
pulled
up
up
your
my
phone.
I've got it. I mean, it's nothing really interesting anyway.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm joking. It was a good
So
joke.
this Creature Talk is brought to you in part by Harry's shaving products. So shaving can be an absolute pain. It can be uncomfortable, cause razor burn, nicks, and on top of that, it can be outrageously expensive with some of those crazy razors and
Which part are we shaving though? Like, which part are we talking about?
well, anywhere. Like
Your chest.
Even the crack.
So anyway, Harry's is about half the price of other big branded blades, and they ship for free to your front doorstep. So you can open up the door one day, and there'll be a little box, and it'll have your shaving products, and you'll be good to go. They're way better too than those big branded blades. The first blades were made in Germany, and they liked them so much, Harry just bought the entire factory there. Why pay $32 for an 8-pack of blades? It's half the price at Harry's. And with Harry's, you'll get a better shave that respects your skin, face, legs, and your wallets. Do you shave your legs, Dex?
I've once.
People have been remarking about my legs right now. They're like, does Dan shave his legs? No, I don't shave my legs.
I was 17. I was bored in the shower.
do
and I was
shave my
like,
And
neck,
you just
though.
decided to shave your legs?
Well, I shaved one. And I got bored, so I had one shave and one not.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
shaved
interesting.
my legs once.
So if you do shave your legs, there's no more poor quality blades and no pesky plexiglass. That was a tongue twister. Cabinets to unlock either, because you have to get those at the store. The starter set is an amazing deal. For $15, you get a razor, moisturizing shaving cream, and 3 razor blades. And with the promo code CREATURE, you can get $5 off of that for one amazing deal. Woo! It's $10 for that first one. Men, women, we all need razors and that shave well and don't suck, because then you get those cuts and stuff. Because when I was out for my LA thing, when I had to shave, I actually had to use a really Garbo razor that was absolutely terrible. And then when I came back, I needed to find something that could finish off that close shave, so I used one of the ones in here from Harry's, and it was quite incredible comparative.
I use it because they had sent that care package.
Yeah, we had all the care packages. So
I've
yeah.
never used aftershave before, but this is the first time because it came with
Oh,
aftershave.
really?
Yeah.
Like, way better.
It smells nice.
Yep.
After
Keeps
shaving,
keep your
good.
skin nice
Yep.
and fresh. But yeah, it's shipped right to your door. Quality of shaved. It's just a great overall product, and what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Bargain. And it's also great for gifts as well. So go ahead and go over to harrys.com, and Harry's will give you $5 off with that coupon code CREATURE with your first purchase. So that's harrys.com. Enter the coupon code CREATURE at checkout, and you'll get $5 off so you can start shaving. Exactly.
I like how the first comment that came up was just, I can't shave my balls properly. That just made me laugh very much. That's the first thing that came up. Just some kid saying I can't shave my balls properly.
That probably hurt.
That would hurt.
Well, how do you guys do it?
I don't.
You don't? You don't like trim them?
It doesn't really get like really long or anything. Like it's kind of like your eyebrows. I want to shave my eyebrows. They don't get long, or
You
they
shave
just
your
stay like
eyebrows?
this. No,
Says
I
he
don't.
doesn't.
But they stay like this. You know what I mean? Like there's certain hair that just stays.
It's like your armpit hair.
Yeah, it just stays at a certain length. Like it doesn't
Dex has
doesn't
obviously
grow.
experienced these differently by the way he's looking around.
He's got like a goatee on his
No,
balls.
I just like to keep them a bit, trimmed.
How about your eyebrows?
Eyebrows, not really. I get them plucked occasionally.
Gotcha. You get
You get them plucked.
Sometimes get them a bit more shape.
Okay.
But that's only every few years or something.
I shave in between here because I probably have a.
Yeah, I just do that. I just get my little, like when I'm trimming my beard, I just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, I just. Yeah.
The only problem with that, you don't really want to. That's why you pluck instead. If you shave,
Yeah,
they grow
because
back.
it-
I'm
Yes.
lazy and it's fine. Every like 3 days.
I have
just go
tweezers.
burst.
Pretty soon it'll be every day, and then every few hours you're gonna have to go in there.
I do think though, like trying to like trim your balls is probably the one of the biggest dangers in life. Like I don't think I've ever felt more like life threatened like doing that. Don't you think? Like it's such a scary thing.
He's
Like-
going down there like.
You have to be really careful. Like, you don't want to nip it. You don't want to do anything. It's like you can just easily.
We're over halfway through this creature talk. We haven't hit one of the topics on there yet.
Daniel,
by the
that's
way.
the best kind of creature talk. I think many people will agree.
But no, I was gonna say, leading on, I actually got a hair trimmer because I keep my beard around this kind of length, so I just kind of like do that. And it's always like the same kind of length, right? Works on the balls pretty well because you're not too close to it. Like it's got that thing on top of it, so like it doesn't. It just
You do
kinda
these
keeps it
all
at
in
the same
succession, so you fucking shave your balls and then you shave your face right after.
length. Yeah, and then the crack. Why not?
Everything in one go.
No, depends from the mood.
What order?
You
You
I don't fucking know.
You don't do your crack first, do you? See, the thing is,
definitely. I do my
no,
crack
no,
and
no.
then my
Even
mouth.
if you don't, though, there's the thing. If you do your face first, get it done, and then you do your balls, and then you do your crack last, thinking like, oh, it's gonna be fine. Next time you go to fucking use it, your crack hair's still on there,
That's why
and
you
then
wash
do
it
your
off.
Did you wash it?
Yeah. And I have two.
I don't think-
I have two trimmers anyway.
Use soap on it, alcohol
On what?
Alcohol sterilizes.
What on my ass?
on your fucking razor.
What is this?
No, I pour vodka on it. I'm not
think-
wasted vodka.
You think just water? Do you think
alcohol, just like rubbing alcohol?
Yeah,
or
rubbing
something.
alcohol. Do you think just water is gonna get rid of
I
your
don't
crack
care.
stuff? That's your crack.
It's just hair at the end of the day. It doesn't fucking
Your
matter.
crack shit is going on over your face. Then is what you're
I
saying.
have a nice clean ass, so I don't have like crack shit or whatever you're saying.
Everybody has crack shit. Okay.
Nah.
Everybody has crack shit.
I make
This shit
I
also doesn't stink.
I do in the shower,
Yeah,
so like
okay,
at that point I'm already
okay.
clean. Like I'm completely clean.
Okay.
So completely clean.
Everybody has crack shit, Dex.
Anyway.
Yeah, but not when.
We hit
So,
our first topic.
guys, James is probably pretty excited for this. Fallout 4 was announced.
Hey, it's your welcome.
Fallout 4. I personally have never played any of the Fallouts.
Really?
ever.
I would have thought you of all people would have played it.
No, I've
So
been
it's like a proper
I've been
nerdy
told to
game.
play it, and I think the main
proper nerdy game.
What?
A proper nerdy game.
I assumed you just played them all.
But wait, what makes it a proper nerdy game?
It's just-
and what
it's-
makes
it's
me a
like-
proper nerd.
I don't know. There's just things, isn't there? There's
Just things.
There's just things about you.
No, but what makes it a proper nerdy game?
It's like Skyrim, but with a gun and it's shit.
what?
I don't like Fallout.
It's like Far Cry. It's like Skyrim with guns.
Nah,
Yeah.
Far Cry's alright. Far Cry hasn't really got a nerdy vibe to it.
Anyway, they released the trailer, which I didn't watch, but like I was saying, I haven't played any of them. The main reason is I've really wanted to play them, but I wanted to have enough time to invest into them so I could like
The
play
thing
through
is, like,
3
people,
in Vegas.
you're not the only. Like, Dan has started playing Fallout 3 now, and it's like you're not the only people to do this. Now, the only thing that I kind of feel bad, for you guys that are doing that is because it's not gonna have like the same kind of lust that it had when it first came out because, well, it can, I guess. You guys would just have to fucking load it with mods and stuff like that. But even then, that's not core Fallout 3. Like, you have to fucking pump it with juice pretty much because you're coming from Skyrim and you're coming from Witcher 3.
Are you talking about just general enjoyment while playing or for recording?
No. I'm just saying general
enjoyment,
general.
yeah.
Yeah.
I played the first hour. I thought it was great so far. Like, I was enjoying it a lot.
That's what
Isn't
well,
Liam Neeson in it?
Yeah, Liam Neeson was in
but
it.
it is a huge step off from these games that have come out since,
I
and that's
don't know.
why.
Well, so far. I mean,
It
I haven't-
is,
I
it
haven't
is,
gotten
it's-
to the actual exploring.
I'm not
and
saying
stuff
that's a
like that,
bad
but-
thing, but it's more basic. It's more like the VAT system still gives it like an edge where it's like this is still
It's
kind of
something
cool.
different.
The VATS thing, yeah, no one's really done that since. But like in terms of the world. Like, Fallout is fucking bare. Like, there isn't, I mean, it takes a while. Like, while you're walking in Skyrim, while you're walking in The Witcher, you'll encounter all these random things. Like, you can do that as well in Fallout. Like, there could be like a random settler or something, or some dude that a bandit that robs you. But it's not as like glorified as the newer games that have come out. Like, it's still very, very like fucking. You're trekking it from A to B, and like you're not gonna see much but wasteland, mud crabs, and like you'll be
Mud
lucky.
crabs in there too.
You'll be lucky to see like anything like too crazy. I think in New Vegas they had maybe it was in 3. No, I don't think it was in 3. They have like a perk where it's the like the crazy wasteland perk that makes it like super wacky, and that kind of like ups the chances of weird shit happening, which kind of helps in that regard. But I don't know. I think mods are great like for it now. Like, you could pump these ones up with like so many mods that it'll fucking feel really good. But it's still a standard that wouldn't be good. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to explain.
No, I get what you're
like
saying.
Fallout 4 is going to come out and it's going to be a base game, whereas your only interaction with the Fallout games would be pumping it with mods. Like, a lot of people are going back, and the only way, well, I'm not saying the only way you can get enjoyment out of it, but like the way it would feel on par is if you pump it with a bunch of shit. Whereas Fallout 4 is going to come out, and it's going to be right back to a base game.
Was
you know what
Fallout
I mean?
3 in the same era as Mass Effect, the first Mass Effect?
I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
think
We
so.
just lost our frames here.
Oh my goodness.
We just lost our frames here.
Our
Oh, it's loading video over there.
We just lost our frames here.
Is it still going though? Hopefully it'll.
I see green. I see green. I see green. I see green
Are you
again.
jealous then?
Poor Jordan, he's got
What?
Green is the color of jealousy.
Oh, well, maybe. It's my favorite color.
Yellow makes you hungry. Red makes you angry.
Hi,
No, sorry,
everybody.
no. Red makes you hungry, I think, or angry.
Hungry or hungry?
He's talking about what colors make
Yellow
you
makes
feel.
yellow makes you feel happy, I believe.
Colors
Let
make
me
you feel.
Google it.
Yeah, red is hungry. That's why McDonald's is
Colors
Do
make you feel.
Colors
red and yellow, because happy and hungry.
make you feel.
Blue is blue tends to be like a nice, calm, collected, and sad.
Ooh, Color Wheel Pro.
There you go.
Color meaning.
Can you shut the fucking door? Do you live in a barn?
Hey, you left it open earlier.
I live in a barn.
All right. Red. Red is the color of fire and blood.
This is dust.
So it's associated with energy, war, danger, strength, power,
This is not the right article.
determination, as well as passion,
mean-
desire, and love.
This is
I
much
meant
too elaborate for
colors
every
and
color.
advertising.
Light red represents joy, sexuality, passion, sensitivity, and love.
No.
Pink signifies romance, love, and friendship.
Pink
Is
signifies
that my phone? No, that was mine. What? Dark red is associated with vigor, willpower, rage, anger, leadership.
Oh my
courage,
God,
longing,
please, we're
malice,
still on
and
the
wrath.
reds.
So that's you, rage and
Brown.
shit.
Suggests
Yes.
stability and denotes masculine qualities.
Really?
What's the brown?
So basically, poo is very masculine.
I guess. And stable. Reddish brown is associated with harvest and fall.
Oh my God.
Now, James, we're off red, on to orange.
Can we not
no,
do this? This is
fuck's
shit.
sake. This is the
This
longest
is, not,
list.
this is not even the right list. When I was at film school, it was like we had to learn advertising, and they told you all the color meanings for your presentations and shit. And I fucking had to do an advertisement. It wasn't that bullshit. That's like not. This is shit.
Hey, could you reload the chat as well? Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
Can you
I
reload
fibbed
the
you.
chat?
Anyway,
I'm gonna try it here.
can we get back to the fucking Fallout thing? Now
Go
that
on.
we were back,
Go on then, do it.
I'm just saying that it's kind of.
You don't think they're going to improve and make it like a more expansive game?
it's going to be just? I do, yeah, but I don't think it's going to be as crazy as what the mods can do.
Well,
like,
that's any game. That's,
Yeah.
That's a community deeming story.
but that's
and-
like so. Like, if I'm playing The Witcher 2 right now, it's like if I pumped The Witcher 2. And they do have a mod thing for it, but I don't know what for mods they have. But if I pumped The Witcher 2 with like a shit ton of mods of crazy shit that I could do, and then I went to Witcher 3, like Witcher 3 is back to like a base game again. Like I might feel like some Like the shit that I fucking put in with mods in the second one, I might be a little bit disappointed that they're not in the. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to.
I mean,
explain.
for me, they would. Be
That's like
different.
what I would feel like doing.
For
that.
me, it's more so like a different experience because I know I'm enhancing the game and changing it to however I want.
But I still set that. I still set that as like a standard, though, kind of as to what you can do. Like GTA, the base game, obviously by itself. Once you experience mods, it's kind of hard to go back to the base game without the mods playing a part, like in my mind. It's like, oh fuck, I could do.
You just can't get out of it.
You know, I can't. I could play as a pig, and I could do all this shit with the mods. And now I'm back to the, you know,
but yes.
now I'm back to the base game, and I can't do any of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like
No, I understand.
that's kind of like if I were to do, I haven't played New Vegas yet, but I feel like if I go back to New Vegas, they have all these enhancing mods. I would probably throw in. I saw like a corgi companion mod and shit. Like I would probably put all those in, and then like Fallout 4 would come out, and I'd be like, fuck! Like I pumped in all this shit into New Vegas, and like, you know, now I'm right back to square one again. Like,
I get what you're saying, but I appreciate I have more so an appreciation of the vanilla experience than anything else, and I can dissociate.
I'm the same. I'm the same as
that.
you. I'm the complete opposite to you. I hate using mods and cheats. And
I
stuff.
don't hate using mods. It's just like I can separate the experiences as I am now changing this game. It's not what it was originally. And if there was a sequel to come out, like I'd still appreciate the sequel and not be like, oh man, I don't have that crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just
or
put it on. I put it on like a bit of a pedestal. I guess like Just Cause 2. You know what I mean? Just Cause 2. Close the fucking door.
Not going to now. Was going to, but now I'm not.
Oh no, let's do
Just
RPS
Cause
for
2,
it.
like the big mod that fucking makes multiplayer and stuff like that. Like what happens come the third one and there is no multiplayer at all? Maybe you know.
There's no way
They
they
would
can't.
never
yeah,
do
there's
that.
no way
You
they can't
don't
do
know, but I'm
multiplayer.
just saying.
If anything,
like,
the
what
mods
if?
encourage them to add more features like that.
What if? Like, what the fuck? That's what I'm
Then
saying.
someone else will make a
Like,
mod for it.
But they wouldn't. I don't see them embracing and making the multiplayer mod an official thing for the second one and
Yeah.
not put multiplayer in the third one. That'd be the biggest mistake because that rejuvenated that game.
You
for
don't
a
know.
brief period.
You don't
It's quite
know.
cold
Let
actually.
me
at the
Google
door,
it. Let me
isn't
Google it.
You don't know.
I think it's quite cool.
No, it actually feels pretty good.
You know what? You know what? I found the cord that I'm using right now. It's one of the ones that Alex stripped last night. So it's streaming, but for some reason I can't open anything.
So
Alex-
it's got up to
Alex
I'm pretty
fucking
sure
worried
Alexander
cables.
is single-handedly responsible. Because did he knock a modem over last night when he
Yeah, he
was
did.
Are you kidding me right
Yeah,
now?
he
Oh
pulled
my
it. He pulled the
goodness.
cord and he knocked
Kind
over
of helped
everything.
him, but I didn't know what he was doing.
What
What
were you
happened?
doing?
No, I just pushed him
you just
while he
pushed.
had it wrapped around him. Hey, I didn't know what the
He
fuck
is
was
single-handedly
happening.
responsible for everything
James
that
was
is
at the end
happening
of the
right
hallway
now.
going, Alexander, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And Alex was just like,
What is this for? Is this for a video?
no.
So Alex, no, it wasn't even a video. He ripped in half one of the Ethernet cables we have out in the hallway. I've been having internet problems all morning, and then I go out there. The bundle is there. One of them is stripped completely, which is the one we're currently on.
Yeah.
And apparently that modem took a tumble yesterday.
Because he was taking.
That's probably what's
Why did he
causing all
wrap it
this.
around himself?
He was
I don't
trying. He was
know.
trying to get internet, right? And I walked out of my room at the time. He was disconnecting me from the internet, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I need internet." And I was like, "You're taking my cable, though." And he's just like, you know, like I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do, but like I couldn't stop him from fucking taking off all these cables for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the internet was shit of what he had, so he wanted to be on that network down here, or what? Because we have two different
I hope
networks.
he's happy because he ruined this network. now.
He ripped the Ethernet cable all the way. He unplugged me from the prop room, and then he just started yanking them all the way down the hall. He's just yanking them like just.
Was he in a bad mood? Was he like?
No, he was very
I
well
can,
happy.
I can
He was
totally
very
see
happy.
him doing that, just
He was
being
very
like in
happy
a
while
joyous
he was
mood, just
doing it.
yanking all the cords. I don't even know how he ripped that one in half. Like,
Yeah.
how do you rip an
I don't know.
Ethernet
When
cord
was I in the
half?
office? When was this? I was here pretty late yesterday.
I think you were closed out.
Yeah, you might have been recording or something.
Oh.
You were here though, I think.
Well,
But yeah, anyway, I am excited for Fallout 4. I really wish they would have just saved the fucking announcement for E3 though.
I don't know why they don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore. It was like
a cool
it was a really
experience.
big like kind of question mark as to why Bethesda had their own press conference, and then they announced it anyway. And now it's like, fuck, I had a ticket to go to the press conference.
I'll take it.
I don't fucking like. What's the point now?
They're showing Doom there. I'll take it.
They already announced that too, though.
They
already
showed a little tiny bit of it, but they're going to show more gameplay.
That's
Yeah, I'm getting sick of all these announcements early. Like, it's not fun anymore.
It's because
like,
they're all doing their own like little like Sony has their own little event now. Microsoft has their own little event now. Nintendo does
pretty
their
good.
streams and stuff now. Like
Yeah, they're
nobody
I could see
is
those
holding
three
anything.
doing it. I could see them doing it. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Well, why wouldn't the other one? You know, pretty soon Ubisoft will have their own little thing, and
Yeah,
you know, everybody will have their own little thing where they announce stuff. You know, ahead of time. Anyway, they kind of did, didn't they? They did that Assassin's Creed one where they like showed off a bunch of stuff.
yeah, the
They
English
did
one,
kind of have
yeah.
something like that.
What's the name
So
of the Assassin's Creed again?
Syndicate.
Syndicate. That's right.
Just think
Who
of-
the
I
fuck
just think of
cares?
Tom.
How
I just
about
think of
that?
Tom.
Yeah, same. It's
Syndicate.
like, well,
And so it comes to my
Assassin's
brain.
Creed Tom.
So you can call it
And
Assassin's
it's an
Creed
English
Tom.
guy. So.
It is an English guy.
In London.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I'll buy it probably. There's not many games are in my country, so.
If they ever make a good James Bond game, outside of GoldenEye 20 years ago.
Nightfire was good.
Nightfire was good, that's true. But
Which
I
is
don't think
the
it was as
first
big
one,
as
right?
there hasn't been a
Wasn't
big
Nightfire
James-
the one on GameCube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I played through the demo about 50 times at my local Target.
Do you remember the days of playing demos like 50 times?
Yep.
I used to do that.
I was
Oh,
never an
Spyro,
asshole like
man.
he just said. That's fucking ignorant.
Wait, at Target?
That's fucking
Yeah.
ignorant.
Did you like hog
You're the people
thing?
that I
No.
fucking hated.
Okay.
You're the people
never-
that
I
I would
never-
go up and I would want to experience this demo, and you'd be
He didn't
fucking
say, he said
hogging.
it wasn't in a row.
I didn't play 50 times in a row. I just
okay.
whenever we went
I'll
into
always get
Target,
the
I
demo
watched
sure,
it.
I'm
though,
sure.
Like not the actual thing.
I was
just
very
this.
respective. Like I'd go up, I'd play through once, I'd look around. If no one was around, I'd play again. Look
If
around.
somebody came up while he
Yeah,
was
okay.
playing, he'd
No,
pause
if
it,
I was-
exit, and
If
let
I
them
was on
play.
my secondary
so fucking
playthrough and someone
bullshit.
came up,
See?
I would stop and get off.
No,
it,
that's
'cause I had already
bullshit.
played
That's
it.
bullshit. You're full of
I played a
shit.
Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow demo one time at Walmart. That was the first time I'd ever played Splinter Cell.
You're full of shit.
I meant more so like on the console, like demo discs.
Yeah, that's
or-
what I
I
was
never had a
thinking.
console till I was like,
I could see your ass
13
sitting
or
there
something like that.
playing it over and over and over again, and you never give anybody a chance because you're greedy.
I thought that was Sonic
You're
Adventure.
fucking
actually.
greedy.
I'm
The
pretty, I'm
Dreamcast,
pretty
because
good.
like I didn't have one of those, and that was at Toys R Us, and I was like, oh my god, what is this console?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I wasn't like now with internet and everything.
Remember when
It's
the
like,
360
oh my
first
God.
came out and those stations, they didn't have demo stations, but they had a station where you could put in your memory card and you could get like gamer pictures and demos and you could transfer them over to your memory card. Anyone ever do
Really?
that?
I didn't do
Yeah,
it, but
I
I know
never
what you're
saw
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, they have like a little station where you put in your memory card and it unlock like free gamer pictures and like shit like that, like themes, and you can bring it you bring it home on your fucking memory card and
No.
yeah.
I don't remember any of that shit.
Well, that's because memory cards were like they were phased out shortly after when the hard drives and all that came into play.
I appreciated Dreamcast because they not only made their memory cards part of the controller, like it's stuck in, it was like its own thing. It was like a
yeah,
little
you,
gamepad.
yeah, you could play
The
on it.
Dreamcast was amazing. I loved it. Like
It was ahead of its
It just
time.
came out. Yeah,
It
it
was.
came out whatever, and then it messed up the timing.
Sega should announce another console at some point.
Sega
They
is
will
pretty
not.
much fucking dead.
I know, I know, but that could revitalize them.
Yeah, they're fucking up so bad. It's
Yeah,
really
no,
depressing.
They're ruining their
Sonic
own
Adventure 2 is one of my
franchises.
favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
I love that game. I was a lot like Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. One of my favorite games. Sega makes some really good shit. Sega Racing is really good. Jet Set Radio, that was a really.
He's just fading off. Somebody start talking now.
Oh, he's fucking ranting about Sega.
But then they're just like, yeah, okay, Sonic's a werewolf now. Now he looks like Nathan
Sonic's a
Drake.
werewolf.
Like, what the fuck? They keep messing it all up.
So anyway, so you completely do not like Fallout. That's okay. You're playing 3 right now.
Just started my playthrough.
Are
First part
you
goes up
ever
tomorrow.
going to touch one, Jordan? Ever in your life?
That didn't sound
Is it
right.
on Xbox?
360.
Well, that's what I have hooked up at home, so I might just have to get it.
That's what they should have did. That's what Bethesda
Yeah.
should have did. They should have did a fucking remastered version of of 3 and New Vegas,
That'd be
pumped
pretty
with
cool.
all the
I would assume they'd
DLCs,
have it on.
and
Hey,
then announce 4.
How do you know they're not going to announce that at their Bethesda conference?
Because it would be literally stupid to go backwards now after you announce 4. It's like, hey, here's Fallout 4. Oh wait, the remastered version though.
Yeah, but that's like they announced the Nathan Drake collection, which I'm really pissed off about. Like, why can't they just wait to E3? Again,
That's
like,
fine. I mean, what the fuck? That's not even.
yeah,
Like,
like I would actually be excited for that. 'Cause
do you
they're
know what
amazing
fucking
games.
Sony's lineup is right now? Nathan Drake HD collection, God of War HD collection,
I know,
probably
it's
Killzone
annoying.
HD collection. That's all the fucking lineup is. It's
Oh,
not a
Sony.
surprise.
Yeah, but the
And then at the very end,
all 3 games,
Dark
that's
Souls
pretty
3. At the very end of it, that's what they'll do.
I don't know. I don't really care about Microsoft and Sony right now. I'm just all about Nintendo, to be honest. Like, obviously, I obviously love.
Well, guess what?
I love
Nintendo's
Sony and
not
Microsoft,
all about
but
you. They're all about them.
It's like I'm interested to see what Microsoft and Sony bring because I love both the consoles. But at least Nintendo are like, yeah, we're gonna wait till that little stupid show thing. Then they're just like, hey, look, there's this game, and there's a new Star Fox, and there's some other like shit. Like,
You realize Nintendo's
better.
been showing like the same shit for the past like few years as well. Like,
Splatoon, no. Splatoon came out. That game is amazing. New IP.
I didn't hear
incredible
anything about
game.
that until like the week it came out. I didn't hear anything.
but like
about
Star,
it.
Is
there
Star
any hype
Fox
around
and
that,
Zelda
really?
were both like shown like multiple times. What?
Skyrim Zelda.
You what?
Skyrim Zelda.
More Zelda.
Yeah, is it that? More
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
realistic
much about them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from when we were at E3, they've been there for the past few
yeah.
Mario
years.
Kart 8 was really good. Pikmin 3 was really good.
I never played in
That
Pikmin.
Wonderful 101 was alright. Bayonetta 2 was really good.
one? We were at the E3. They announced Pikmin, and then it took like a year and a half for that game to come out.
Yeah.
Well,
I
as
remember
well as that Beautiful Joe one, the Wonderful 100.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beautiful Joe.
It was the creators of the.
Oh, it was?
It was originally called something else. I think they renamed it.
P100.
It was like P100.
P100.
right.
It was
is what
some.
it was
It was
called.
something else, and then they renamed it.
Project 100.
So when we played it, it was very, very early.
Oh,
on.
Hyrule Warriors, that was a really good game. Smash Bros, they got loads of good shit. Like,
Nobody's saying they don't have good shit.
He's saying, what did you have to do the other day to avoid them claiming your video?
I don't want to say because then people might copy it and then.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, I might get caught or something. I'll tell you and Spence, but that's about
There
it.
is a Nintendo representative watching this.
Oh
this
shit!
right
So
now.
I can't. Yeah, but my Splatoon videos are no longer getting claimed because I'm a genius. To be fair, if you watch the video, it's so fucking obvious anyway. So
I'm the best. Anyway.
yeah, it doesn't say that. But.
So this Creature Talk is brought to you in part by Mr. Robot, which is an upcoming show on USA Network.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot.
that
I'm going to get my
cartoon?
Wait, I've
trailer
heard-
voice on.
I think I've heard about this, but yeah.
A lonely cybersecurity expert and part-time vigilante hacker meets the mysterious leader of an underground hacking collective who recruits him to help
Sounds
take
like your
down
normal
the
voice.
world's most... I'm closer to the mic, though. To take
sound
down the
like
world's
the
most
same.
powerful conglomerate. Forbes magazine calls
It's even
Mr.
more
Robot...
normal now.
Hey,
what are you
I
doing?
want to hear what Forbes magazine has to say about Mr. Robot.
Forbes magazine calls Mr. Robot the best show of the summer and on track to be a modern classic. Winner of the South by Southwest Audience Award and an official selection of the Tribeca Film Festival. Mr. Robot, a new original series that starts Wednesday, June 24th at 10/9 Central, only on USA Network.
Is it a cartoon, live
Say it
action?
like- Only on
It stars
USA.
Dan will probably know these names better than anyone
let's see.
because he's the movie guy. Rami Malek
Don't know.
from The Pacific and Christian Slater.
Oh, Christian Slater.
The Adderall Diaries.
I like Christian Slater.
Who's Christian Slater again?
He's been in a lot of stuff.
I recognize
Ever
his
seen Broken
name.
Arrow?
No.
Have you ever seen
Google him.
His
Google.
first appearance was in Star Trek. One of the it was Star Trek Undiscovered Country. He was in it for about 2
How'd you
seconds.
spell
but-
it? Like, is it like that?
Christian Slater.
No, Mr.
Christian
Robot.
Slater.
Mr. Robot.
Interview with a
Mr.
Interview with a
Robot.
Interview with a
Oh.
Vampire. He was like the guy interviewing the vampire. And
Here we go.
he's more so like a character actor. He was very prevalent like as a main actor in the 90s, but he's been in a lot of stuff.
Okay. So this is from Universal Cable Productions. Mr. Robot is from the writer and executive producer Sam Esmail from Comet and executive producers Anonymous Contents
That's Raimi
Steve
whatever.
Golan
Oh, okay.
from
Oh, yeah,
True
no, yeah.
Detective and Chad Hamilton from
Raimi.
Breakup at a Wedding. So go ahead and check that out. It's going to be Wednesday, June 24th at 10/9 Central, only on USA Network.
You know what?
Only on USA.
Rami Malek looks like the guy from that. You are beautiful. You are. He actually looks very similar to him. Maybe
I
he,
do know who that is now. That
Maybe
you
he
posted
did
pictures
that video. Rami Malek's
of him. He's not a
motivational
weird-looking dude.
speech.
He's a dashing-looking guy. Anyway,
I think that's weird. He's still a talented actor.
I don't know what the heck is going on here.
So we talked about our first topic.
Oh, that dude, Christian Slater. Okay.
Nobody else even chimed in about their excitement of Fallout 4.
I'm excited. Obviously,
There it is.
Dan,
I got-
Dan started
So
with his
when
first.
I saw the Fallout 4 trailer, I was like, that looks great. I mean, I love the Fallout 3 trailer, and I never really gave Fallout 3 a good shake, a fair shake. I had kind of
Mr. Ron Perlman with the narration.
Ron Perlman.
World
never
changes.
changes.
Yeah.
What's that? What did he do? Sorry,
Ron
I
Perlman.
spaced out on that part.
He does like the voiceover at the beginning of Fallout 3. I don't know if he's
he
a character
did?
or whatever, but yeah,
What's his name? What's his stupid name? I'm gonna kill you. What's his name?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he's at the beginning.
His voice was awful in that.
What do you mean?
He
This
was
is his
like, he had like
normal
no emotion whatsoever. It was like, hello, you're my child. You're beautiful. You're caring. You're smart. Like, he just sounded like that guy.
Everybody is that guy, apparently.
He had no emotion going on.
Oh, I thought he was fine.
I'm telling you, it's a trend now. It's literally anything wasteland related or post-apocalyptic. Dex does
hates.
not like.
Not just does not like, he hates.
He is
I
criticizing every
I like
post-apocalyptic
Borderlands.
thing.
Borderlands 1. That
That's
was
not
good.
post-apocalyptic.
That's a different planet.
Last of Us.
That's not post-apocalyptic.
What kind of is?
That's a prequel to Earth.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
prequel to
what?
His face is trying to.
He's trying to play it off like he knows what he's
Oh,
on
wait,
about.
there's a slight smile coming in, though.
Hey, there we go.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Okay, right. Name a game that's post-apocalyptic, apocalyptic,
my
and then I'll
goodness.
tell you if I like it.
Fallout 3.
No, I
Fallout New Vegas.
haven't played it, but I've seen the glitch of the guy's head go around circles.
So no to that as well.
Is that it? Like, is that the only games?
Have you played the Stalker games?
Left
No.
4 Dead.
Metro.
Metroid's good.
Metro.
Metroid Prime.
Metroid is good.
Metro.
Sorry,
but it's not
Prime.
post-apocalyptic. That's like
Accent,
space.
alright? His accent's like a Metroid. Like it's
Metro.
Metro's good, but I didn't beat it. It was really
Where did
hard.
the ID come in my accent? Metroid.
Hey, I think
Right.
it's more so. It's just like it was a quick brain thing. And he
No, that was
completed it
more
with his
so
brain.
him completing it in his mind than.
Metro was really hard. Though. I got stuck on it. I couldn't beat it, and I gave up. And I was like, fuck
I think
this game.
James did the
Let's
same
see,
thing.
let's
Not
see.
that
I
it was
also
hard,
did
but he
the
just
same-
stopped
I
every single
I had
time.
a thing where I
Yeah.
didn't have enough ammo, and I went out to that point where you go outside and you have the mask, and if it breaks too much, you die.
Yeah.
And I only had like 4 bullets up to that point, and I couldn't load any.
I had no
previous
mask
saves, so I
either.
couldn't get any further. I would
Let's
have had
see.
to
Let's
restart.
see.
I video on my channel me trying to beat it like 7 times around. I can't do
Yeah.
it. It was a Dex play, so it was all edited, but like I
Yeah.
just couldn't do it, and I gave up. And I was like, fuck this game, and never played the second one because I was like, I don't want to play the second one. Play the first one. I'll talk really fast right now. I like it.
Try to see if there's any other post-apocalyptic games that he would have played.
Yeah.
There's a lot that he probably
Yeah.
hasn't.
The Last of Us was very good.
Well, there you go. Last of Us.
I just said
He
that.
said
and then
that,
he said
and then
it
we-
was,
yeah, we
it
had
was a
that big
prequel
awkward
to
fucking
Earth.
thing.
That's when I said.
That's when he went, I'm a prequel
I know.
It's a
to Earth.
prequel.
I know.
to
I'm just
Earth.
saying, you caught him though because he liked it.
It was a good game. That's for
Or
sure.
no, we were trying to prove that he doesn't like him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What is happening now?
Anyway,
So he likes one. He likes The Last of Us, I guess.
Just such a apocalyptic game.
I am fucking searching for that. What the
I wasn't
fuck?
yelling at you. I was just trying to get the word right. I was yelling at myself because I kept saying it wrong. You fucker.
Stop fucking projecting your own misdoings on me.
That's pretty much your whole personality, isn't it? you're the king of projecting. If you were a projector, you would project a big radius.
I'd be a damn fancy projector.
You'd project a pretty big radius for the whole world to see.
I can't even fucking use the Steam app. It sucks dick.
Steam sucks dick in general.
Anyway,
It's like all the Fallout games on here. You never played DayZ or any of those, have you?
No.
Yeah.
So there's a new series coming out today
Mr.
on,
Robot.
on the Creature Hub, and I'm gonna let the showrunner, Mr. James, talk a little bit
Jordan,
about
I've been
it.
talking this whole fucking podcast.
I'll talk about some more.
I was trying to tell my feelings on Fallout 4, but it turned into a different
Yeah.
thing.
There's
Don't
gonna
worry
be a whole Fallout 4 talk.
Okay.
No one cares about Fallout 4 except James.
I actually agree with you for once.
What?
Just the way you came out and said it. Like,
Well, James
if I'd said that, people would have given me a weird look. But you say it, everyone's just gonna like, yeah, Jordan said something that was pretty mean
I
right
was
there.
mostly joking, but
He's already an asshole.
you know, that's just
You can't
the way
become
things
a
are.
bigger
Oh.
asshole.
Definitely is. All
Jordan,
right.
what are you doing? Pull out your phone right
Good
now.
kind of.
Sorry, I'm trying to
out
find
of- out of the-
post-apocalyptic games.
I'm not.
I was
think
as
James
well.
is as
but
well.
I
How about we
was.
just put the
Now
phones
I'm,
down
I'm
and
not
move
now.
on
I'm
to a
not.
different
Okay,
topic?
It's good. It's fine. What do you mean? What am I
Goodness.
talking about the series? Like, am I actually gonna
I was
run
gonna
it
say,
down?
Wait, you
like,
skipped the
it's-
topic.
No, we didn't. That topic doesn't exist anymore.
Any more? Okay.
I just erased it with my mind. Erased it with his mind.
Ooh. Are you gonna tell us about this thing? No.
You don't
I
have
don't
to,
know what
you
I'm
have to give
saying.
it a whole run over. I was just saying, like, you know, tell people it's coming out today. Hype it up a little
All
bit.
right. Well, today,
It's your baby.
finally, my series that I've been concepting, I guess. You know, I might as well just fucking, I might as well give the premise of it.
You
because
can,
then
yeah.
I could say actually how this came to be and why I got so upset at, the first week, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, this is kind of going to be taking the place of Head-to-Head, which was our combat kind of thing, There was one full season of it, and then it kind of dribbled out or whatever. But it was just like, person versus person, simple concept or whatever. But I wanted to do something a bit more with it. And at the time, this was like a few months ago,
Gears of War.
I wanted to think of something.
Sorry, I'm just saying. Post-apocalyptic.
It's also a different planet. That's also
Sorry,
a different
I'm
planet.
sorry,
It's not
I'm sorry.
post-apocalyptic.
It's fucking
I mean, I
done.
guess. I mean, Earth-wise, yes. I guess if you're.
It's
a
okay.
different
We're
planet-
sorry. It's fine. It's the
You're on a
King
different planet.
James's King tour. I
It's
apologize. It
post-apocalyptic.
just it
King,
just came
yes.
out.
Now you just spoiled it, so thank you. I was leading up to it and you spoiled it.
Oh, I
It's called
did.
The King. Fuck's sake, dude. Jordan, I can't do this.
Kingdom Hearts 2, Mortal Kombat, Pikmin.
Just put your phone down.
So
Kingdom Hearts? Post-apocalyptic?
Apparently, it's what it said. Star Fox.
What the Jordan! Please. I just...
Ratchet and Clank.
Anyway, okay, please, for the love of God. So the concept with the head-to-head being changed into this King series, where somebody will rule over the office as king, and that's what's going to be decided in the show. So it is just called the King. It's pretty much like a, it's a little bit of added thing to the winner, whereas like nobody really won anything in head-to-head. Nobody really got anything. This is like something where whoever's the king of the office is going to be the king of the office for the entire week up until the next recording day, and then they'll defend their kingship. So the way it works is there's one king and there's one peasant. So the person coming in is automatically the peasant. And the entire set...
We're all peasants in the office.
Yes.
Besides the king.
Besides the king, yeah. And so, like, whoever comes in that's why we have the divider where there's actually a peasant side and then there's a king side. And the king side is, like, super royal and the other side is, like, super shitty. So that's why it looked like a torture chamber, because that's actually the
Has there been
peasant
any
side.
pictures leaked of it or
We
shown?
showed. I think we showed the peasant side, but we just kind of called it a torture chamber, which it kind of looks like. It looks like it's fucking horrible. It's actually post-apocalyptic.
Dex wouldn't like that.
We wouldn't like that.
Much like
I
Sonic
don't-
the Hedgehog series.
You're fucking kidding me.
Oh my goodness.
That is
What
absolutely
site
not.
is that list on?
It's a loose definition of postapocalyptic.com. That's what
Okay,
that
hold on,
is.
whoa.
That's a horrible,
Asura's
horrible
Wrath. I like that
Okay,
game.
just put your phone down, Dex. We've moved on.
Yes.
We have moved on. You don't need to dwell on this post-apocalyptic
So
shenanigans.
obviously, the idea for wrestling fans, Jesus
side.
Christ,
Camera. You hit the camera stand.
the idea
What?
from fuck's sake, fuck's
I
sake.
wasn't at the I wasn't at the microphone. I wasn't at the microphone.
Told 4 goddamn stories. I'm done.
He's on Wikipedia, by the way.
What are you doing? Yeah, James's new series that he's had concepted for a while. We've built a cool set for it. It's got a lot of cool stuff. It's like a expansion on the game, on the head-to-head series, and it will be coming out today. So be on the lookout for that.
Poor thing.
That's fine. It's been through more
Poor,
than that.
poor microphone.
Yeah, so keep on lookout for that. That will be up later today. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun.
James, you left the door open.
Anyway.
Thank you. Left the building. So
What's
I don't
next?
really want to talk about Splatoon.
What? Why not? It's a
We
good
already
game.
talked about Splatoon.
He's already talked about it.
Unless you
Okay.
want to talk about your workaround. All right. So
Well, that topic was for James. He's not here anymore. So I can talk about, though, the next...
allowed to fucking speak now.
it was just him.
Oh my god.
What? What are you on about?
Put your phone
kept
down.
interrupting
Can I have
him.
your phone, please?
fucking
Give me your
interrupted
phone.
him earlier.
Give me your
Fuck
phone.
you.
Give me your
In my
phone.
pocket.
It's going in the phone
You
box.
are not a teacher.
Give me your
or
phone.
my
He needs a
dad.
phone box.
Give
Put
me
it
your
in a
phone.
box.
No.
Put it in the June box.
He needs a phone box, please.
Gonna make this one. Man, I'm
Now.
0 for 3.
Shut the fuck
doing-
up, please.
Point that way when you're saying
You
it.
You were
interrupted
the one
earlier.
just talking.
See? Everyone always blames me all the
Shut
time.
up! Shut up!
It's okay. Have some,
I
have
just
some snacks.
wanted to explain the series.
Some snacks. There's some milk. There's some milk for you. There's some milk. Okay.
You drank it all.
There's a little bit.
Is there any apple juice?
There's like a little droplet left. If you really work for it.
Fucking hell. Okay, so concept comes from WWE, obviously, the King of the Ring tournament that they just had. The thing was, that pissed me off, was that I thought this idea up a week before fucking WWE ends up bringing the goddamn King of the Ring tournament back to fucking television. And that, I got so mad, I think I texted Jordan that night, and I was like, they fucking brought it back on TV. And I got mad. But, so if the set on the King side looks reminiscent of, like, I mean, it's pretty much carbon copy of the King of the Ring set from WWE.
Really?
Like, that throne is the same throne that they use on WWE television.
Really? That's the same exact
Same one.
I
Same
spray
one.
painted that throne though. Did they have the gold version?
It was gold, yeah. It was the gold
Okay,
version.
yeah, I spray painted.
But that is the
whole
same
throne.
exact throne. It's almost like the same, like everything is pretty much the same. So we have like a bunch of Kingsy stuff that looks like it's straight out of WWE programming. But yeah, so that was, I got really upset about that. But hey, timing happens, planning happens.
Happens all the
and
time.
We didn't have the room ready, so we couldn't launch it right away. So that
Holy shit,
sucks.
that is pretty. That's exactly the same.
It's the exact same chair.
Really? That's
Yeah.
pretty funny. How'd my spray paint job hold up? Does it
I
look
don't know,
good?
Jordan. Maybe this isn't exactly the same, but it's pretty damn close.
I'll be able to know if I see it because I looked at that stupid chair for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
Seems they have an older one that had a much more
Can you put it up on the
ornate
screen?
top. Well, this
Put
is
it up on the screen.
this is an old one. This isn't the same.
No,
one.
this isn't the right one. Look
The-
up King of the Ring 2015.
Well, that's not the right one.
I have the from the video game.
That's the darn same one.
That is in the game.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty
It
much
has the same like
identical.
thing, and
Yeah.
That is pretty much identical.
Wrestling's kind of weird, actually, now I think about it. It's just topless men, isn't it? Like in little pants.
Anyway, that is seriously the exact same chair. James
It is,
picked
it
up
is.
the exact same throne.
Because the whole idea was like from the King of the Ring, kind of, but it was just in a versus format, kind of like.
And that was something. How long had
Hey.
they not done that? For you expecting it not to come back?
Fuck's sake. It was probably like 2013 might have been the
Wow,
last one.
couple years ago.
It was a couple years since they've last done it, and then they brought it back as like a network exclusive. And then when they announced it, it was that night, that Sunday night was a pay-per-view. And we had just got done ironing out all of like our King details and stuff like that, and getting the room like coordinated and everything. We bought like our setup in there with the head-to-head fucking monitors and all that shit. And then like that night, I went home, watched the pay-per-view, and they were like, "Oh, we're proud to announce as a network exclusive, we're bringing back the King of the Ring." Yeah! Fuck. That's okay though. I mean, it's not like WWE doesn't really enter the realm of YouTube. You know, that doesn't really. I mean, they have a YouTube channel, but
hey, DX fan 9909
It was in 2010, so I guess
says
2010.
last King of the Ring was 2010.
yeah, I guess 2010.
Wow.
That's a
5
Generation
years.
X fan.
5 years, and it randomly comes back a week after we've like put
Yeah.
together this concept.
Because I originally,
our
like,
luck.
not to, you know, I guess a little bit of a behind the curtain thing. It was originally just going to be another kind of like head-to-head thing. Like, it was just going to be similar, you know, the same bullshit pretty much. Like, but I wanted to do something different with it. Like, I wanted to be something more for the winner, I guess. I was always bummed that the winner never got anything.
It was
you know?
just kind of like
it's bragging
it was a
rights.
loose bragging rights.
Yeah.
And even then, there wasn't really much to get behind.
You
as
when you
far as-
win something, you want to win. You got to win something. You know what I mean? You got to have something like physical to win. You know, it's got to be like. And in this
Like in
case,
hot seat, you know you beat the hot seat. You
Yes.
can walk around saying, "I beat that
And you can
Griffin
point
by
at the-
shooting 800 bolts into
You can
it."
point at the board now.
Yeah.
You have a board.
you have a board. Yeah, you can point at the board.
I don't like that board.
Why? Because you have two X's on it?
PT, you can't even
Because
beat
it's
the game.
post-apocalyptic.
You cannot beat the game unless you have the headset. You have to talk into the stupid phone to beat the game. So there's no way.
You got nowhere near the
Ever.
end anyway.
You want to play it again? And we
literally-
find out.
Because I knew I couldn't ever
Yeah,
beat it.
I have it. We still have it installed on that
No,
PlayStation.
Definitely
so you can
not.
Play it. Yeah.
Definitely not.
But you can beat it. And you didn't even get to that point. It's not like you got to that point where like, I don't know what to do! You
No,
literally
I did. It was
went
a little,
out
a
within,
little
like,
squirrel.
the last
I had to talk to the
3,
squirrel. I had to talk to the squirrel in the sink, alright? The little fetus thing.
Yeah,
and then that would have beaten
the
it.
Crash Bandicoot one was pretty fucking tough. Like I didn't expect that. Like that was
Crash
that was
one,
fucking
the
hard.
Bloodborne one. If like they screwed me over pretty bad because they put me on the waste of skin difficult like starting point, which
Yeah.
is near impossible, especially if you haven't played that game before. So
Oh, don't say near impossible. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that do it all the time.
Nothing's impossible in this
People who
world.
go in blind though.
we should have people.
I don't know, maybe.
We should have people submit on the forums their runs of this kind of stuff. Be like, oh, you think you can do better? Show us.
Well,
She
they
said
have
that
the
the Crash
threads.
one was
They have
not
the threads
bad.
for the hot seats and stuff.
I think the
I
Crash
want
one
to
was
see
not
some like a hot seat response section where they go through and they try the hot seat
Well,
challenge.
if video responses were still a thing on
yeah,
YouTube,
well, we have
you
the
know?
site now, so like we can use the site to our advantage in that respect. Because
People could probably
weird.
do the same shit on the King too, like in some
yeah,
some
because
cases.
they're all challenges.
Yeah,
so.
there are somewhat challenges as well. Like the first one that we did was a pretty good challenge, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the background idea, I guess, of the whole show. So
Yep.
it kind of works. And that's going up today or tomorrow?
It's going
or
today.
Today, so you guys will see that. Then you'll know exactly what the
Or
deal
if
is.
you're watching this on YouTube, it went up yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
So it's
or
already
a
up
week
to go
ago,
watch it,
or
yeah.
a month ago, or maybe
Yep.
a couple years ago. If you're watching
Yep.
Creature Talk
Yep.
this far down
I
the
will
line.
say that the next one is going to be great. The next one that
the
I
next
have
one's looking
planned is
real
going to
good.
be amazing.
Who's doing that one?
You
Oh, I am? What game is it?
You won't
We don't know yet.
You won't know. What am I going to spoil it here on the podcast? What it is?
It was just a test. I was testing you, see if you were going to spoil it.
But you're going to be coming in as the peasant. And you're going to have a shot.
Great.
Yeah,
Like a shot or like
a shot at being king.
See,
We
when
might
you
have
say-
to get
when you say
you.
shot,
do
you
they have
mean
different?
vodka.
Do they have? Do we need to get you like a different crown set up and all that stuff? Like, or do you not have like? Is there anything specific that
A
you?
Rosalina crown.
No.
in the world? A tiara?
No, she's got like a little crown. You can actually buy them. I was looking at them the other day. 'Cause that sounded weird.
yeah, it did.
I was trying to find some custom Rosalina amiibos, and I typed in Rosalina amiibo on is it Etsy? That little weird site.
Where
And
people make their own stuff.
it just had the little crown and stuff. People had, like had it. Same with eBay. I saw on eBay. I was like, what the fuck? And there was a costume of Rosalina. And I was like, oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
we,
this is off.
we should do a new show though where we like.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
That was on Etsy. Yeah, this is listed off. Of
Look
Etsy.
at that. I want that.
Is that big enough for your head, or is it like a tiny one like it sits on hers?
Yeah, that's pretty small, isn't it?
That's
okay,
pretty.
yeah.
That's pretty nifty
I
there.
just sellotape to my head or something. Easy. We should do a show though, like where like a drinking game. We should do that. Can we do that?
What are you talking about? Like with what?
Kind of like if you lose and you have to like have a shot or something. And then like if you keep winning, then obviously the person can like get destroyed.
Literally every one of our shows is going to become a fucking. If you die, you fucking get fucked, pretty much. Like, hot seat is a challenge. Like, this is kind of a challenge as well. Now we're gonna have a challenge one where you get fucking wasted as well.
No, I think that'd be quite interesting though. Like, I've seen everybody drunk. I mean, for example,
I think you guys
I'd
at
see
Funhouse
Dan,
were
like,
doing that for
destroyed.
Bloodborne, were they not?
When on launch, I
launch,
think
yeah.
they were.
We could all do that. Like, just play like a one-player game, and then someone dies, and everyone has to drink.
What was I going to my
Yeah,
phone
everyone.
for?
So you want them to do well. Oh, it's the opposite. Like, you don't want them to
Oh,
fail.
that's
You
right.
want them to do well.
Then I just keep jumping in a pit.
That's a good point, actually. 'Cause You,
I don't
could,
even know.
you
I
could
don't know.
screw that around.
We'll have
couldn't you?
creative beats.
Jordan, people are saying how you're on your phone after you yelled Dex. You yelled at Dex
See?
about it.
I actually have a legitimate reason.
So was I. I was looking at the fucking comments on this shit the whole time.
He's saying that.
You were looking up your post-apocalyptic.
After that, but it was still for creature
No,
talk.
I know you were fine for the first
was
bit because you were looking at
research.
your chat, but
It was
then you were looking
research.
at dumb. Oh, Sonic's a post-apocalyptic game.
That's what it said.
Please.
Listen, phones need to be banned from this table. They need to be banned.
Mine's just sitting on here, but I don't use it
Need to be
because
banned.
I want it out of my pocket.
If any kind of
Phone feels
emergency
nice.
happens, it's fine. We can't have our phones here at this table. anymore.
That's a good point. You haven't used your phone once.
So,
I have actually. Yeah.
he did.
I was looking at the
He was
Steam
looking
app.
oh,
at
yeah,
the
you did. Yeah, never
post-apocalyptic-
mind. Yeah, you fucked it up. You fucked it up. You.
Well, man, he wasn't like.
I'm only kidding.
He thought that I was
My
gonna be like I
goodness.
was the righteous one that I didn't use my phone, but really,
Definitely not
I
anymore.
have.
Nope.
I have.
Nope.
So,
You're a demon.
I can talk a good bit about. Well, I guess unless you want to talk about that second to last one before I get, this kind of final
Hannibal?
big topic.
Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Yeah. I had asked you if you had
Checked
seen
that out last
apparently
night.
the season
looks
premiere. Is it the
worse
third
than
season
others,
that they started?
Third season.
The
Lucky to
one
even
that was
have
like
one.
it happened out of like just support from fans.
Unlike Constantine. Womp, womp,
It's hard to.
womp.
It's kind of hard to talk about the season premiere without giving too much. But I don't know. I felt like the first episode was pretty because they left the second season on like a really really big like holy fuck moment, and they never really mentioned it in the start of this one. I'm assuming like Dan was like they're gonna do the Walking Dead route and fucking do like one episode's one POV here and the next one's over here. Like I hope they don't do that because that shit's annoying. But I was just like going into this episode with the question that I had at the end of the second season, which I wanted answered, which is still not answered. So I don't know. I'm hoping that the next episode's a little bit better. It just kind of gives a little bit more of a background as to where Hannibal goes. Like he just runs off to Europe or something like that, and he's just dicking around there.
Is it gory? Like, would I not want to see it?
Kind of. I mean, he eats people. I mean,
I've seen clips because I haven't actually seen Silence of the Lambs or Hannibal. I've just seen
they show
clips.
him like
clips.
if close up like cooking like. They show him like cooking someone's like liver and shit like that. It's a human liver, it's bloody and stuff like that. But like he cooks it, like it's just him cooking. So like
Is that it?
that's kind of it's just in your head that that's a body part. That's somebody's fucking liver or whatever. But if that doesn't affect you, then I mean it might not.
I just don't like things where it's like I don't really mind gore. It's just ghosts and shit which scare
It's on
me.
like NBC, right? It's
Yeah,
I mean
it doesn't have ghosts in it. so
Can't
don't
do it
worry.
like
Nah.
PT and that kind of.
It's not
bollocks.
crazy gory, I don't think, but it's really good. But yeah, I don't think it's
Insidious
gory.
just came out. We should take you to go.
Definitely not. Please no. Please no. Definitely never. Ever. Ever. Never.
Do you think they have seat belts and locks at a theater?
See it. Just restraints.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I'm sure they have a bunch of like excess.
I can just
50
close
Shades
my
of Grey
eyes.
handcuffs
Oh,
laying
Peaky
around.
Blinders.
What?
Peaky Blinders is an awesome show. So
What is that?
It's
Fuck.
It's Cillian Murphy,
We've
and
talked
Tom
about it
Hardy,
before.
and stuff. It's a
don't know.
show about his hometown and the gangsters
Set
of
in
his
Birmingham.
hometown.
Tom Hardy and Cillian Murphy?
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good show. I watched some of it with him
Well,
one time.
Tom Hardy's only
Bane
in
and
season
Scarecrow? My
My
God.
God.
The very same. The very
Now
same.
you just need like Heath Ledger in there.
2. It's really good. I like it. I really like it. So, some of the accents
do
are a
that.
bit weird though. Like some of the accents aren't like Brummy. They kind of you can tell that they're putting them on.
Have you seen?
Some of them though.
Have you seen anything on the Hannibal show?
No, I've just seen clips of the actual movie Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs.
Gotcha.
Because I want to watch it, but I'm a bit
Mads
kinda
Mikkelsen
scared.
plays Hannibal, the bad guy from Casino Royale.
Maxu.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
He plays Hannibal.
He's really good as Hannibal. But it's just like I just don't know what direction they're going with right now because it's still not clear. Like I guess you gotta get a few episodes in, and then the first 2 seasons are amazing though. So I would definitely watch those.
That's a big essay right there. It's gone now. I was like, what was that? So I put like the entire life story. Yeah, I know. I saw a clip of Hannibal when he's like got his brain out and he's like, "This is stupid." Like Ray Liotta or whatever his name is was just sitting there
Liotta.
like
Ray Liotta.
whatever his name is, the guy who works at Burger King now or some shit. And like
Ray Liotta would work at
What?
Burger King now.
I don't
He's
know.
not getting any good roles.
His career like went completely downhill.
He's doing. Isn't he the one doing the 1800 tequila commercials?
He's still doing movies and stuff. There was that James and I-
Sharknado 3.
James and I had what was it? Killing Them Softly, where he was a bitch in that.
He
movie.
was a bitch in
and he
that
just
movie.
got fucked that entire
He
movie.
was a bitch.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was pretty good in that though. Like hasn't been in anything great, but he
I
was
think
good in
you
that.
should be able to watch Hannibal season 1. I believe it's for free on Amazon. I think.
If you have Prime.
I don't know. Maybe it might be one of those Prime ones.
there's nothing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Amazon that's
I
free,
don't
so
know.
Prime.
I just remember I watched season 1 for free, and then when it got to season 2, that's when I had to pay pay or whatever. So if you're looking for it, it's somewhere. It might be on Netflix, but I'm sure it's probably just season 1. I don't think they would ever have like anything else for free.
I think HBO is probably the most annoying thing here. Like, I just wanted HBO to watch Game of Thrones and maybe Sopranos again.
I
so
heard
much effort.
your Comcast dispute.
Yeah, I was just yelling at the guy.
What's wrong with just calling and saying I want HBO and then they enable
They told
it?
him
They
that he
don't.
needs the whole. He needs
You have
basic
to have the
cable
box
too.
to get it.
You need
You
basic
have to
cable
have the
plus.
box to get it.
Well, yeah, you do need cable to have HBO.
Yeah, so I called up and said I want HBO, blah, 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 and I want the box, right? So I need the stupid box to have it. You have to have the stupid fucking box from them.
That's how you get TV.
Yeah, but I don't watch TV. I just watch Netflix or whatever, so I don't need it. That's why I never got it. I only got the internet, right? So I call them, say I want to upgrade. Give me the fucking box and give me HBO. They're like, okay, we'll deliver it to you by like Monday or some shit. I'm like, okay.
Can you not just sign up for HBO Go?
Nope.
Why not?
You have to have the fucking box. You have to go through a certain provider.
No, he's saying like the app. Like
HBO
if,
Go
if
is an
you
app.
go on if you go on the
Oh.
HBO like Go site or whatever, you can just order the subscription
And you can
on
have
there,
it on
right?
like your PlayStation.
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
Like that.
I tried that. They said I had to do the same shit as like when I called Comcast.
They
or
maybe
whatever.
lied to you.
Spencer has HBO Go.
But doesn't he also have cable? Doesn't he have normal?
I don't
cable?
know. Yeah, I just remember him talking about HBO Go. And
Well,
if-
I'll tell
A lot
you
of people are saying
either
HBO
way.
now. What is
Either
HBO
way,
now?
it never showed up, the stupid box. And I was like, where the fuck is the box? And then they were like, yeah, you have to come pick it up yourself. When I
yeah,
called
just
up.
HBO Go says
And they
you
said
just
they'd
need a
deliver it to
broadband, high speed broadband connection.
There you go. They lied to you, Dex. You've been missing out.
Yeah, you can get it on your laptop.
Are you sure?
I'm reading it right here.
But it say you have to
Unlimited access to all your favorite HBO. By the way, this is not sponsored by HBO.
try sign up real quick and then
what?
see what it says.
It's explaining it right there.
just
Available
saying-
on all your favorite devices. You can get it on your
Just click on that
PlayStation,
real
on your
quick.
laptop.
Just click on that real quick.
People are saying you need an HBO subscription to get Go.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I thought. Like you have to have
Sign
the
up.
HBO, whatever the fuck.
You
Just
can't
sign
get
up.
a subscription
It's,
just
it's
through
free
that
with
though.
your HBO subscription.
know.
And to get the HBO
Well,
subscription,
it's free
you
with
have to
it.
do
It's
it.
free with it. Hold on.
But that's not.
Not an HBO subscriber. Subscribe to HBO now to be eligible.
now
for
you have to
HBO
have the
Go, and
TV
it's
box
available
to
your
get now.
television.
So that's
Okay.
what people were saying.
Yeah.
HBO
Okay,
now.
So, yeah.
I'm wrong then. Well, no, it's an HBO Now. Like,
It's fucking bullshit. It's annoying.
HBO Now.
That's weird,
Standalone
so-
streaming service.
Oh, uh-oh.
Coming soon.
What is HBO Now?
Coming soon.
Hold on. No, that said for Android. It's coming soon.
Fucking
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
I don't get it
It's
then.
bullshit, basically.
So
right?
in order to get HBO, you have to get basic cable plus the subscription. In order
Yeah,
to do
I think
that?
I think the reason for that would be they're probably under a certain contract with the cable providers that they have to have that's the only way they can make their
guys
money.
in the comments are
And then
idiots.
when
They're
they
saying
have
the same
they
shit.
set up
They're
these
wrong.
separate
You're wrong.
programs.
Do you have like?
Then they would have to still go through those to use the subscription service. That's the only thing I can think of. There has to be some contract disputes, and I'm sure after the contract ends, they'll do it directly through that and make a lot
I
more
think
money.
if you dig a little bit deeper, you might be able to get it without all of that rigmarole.
Yeah, it was fucking bullshit.
Well, that
they
sucks, I
they
guess.
told me I have to go pick it up, and I was like, well, I haven't got a car. I'm not paying like a lift to go get it. Like, fuck you. You told me it's gonna be here, delivered Monday, latest Tuesday, it's Thursday. You prick. And then he was like,
He was pretty angry. He was yelling at the person.
and
on
then the
other
guy
end.
told me, I went, you know what? Fuck it. Just cancel my shit. I don't want it anymore. Cancel it. Like keep the internet what I had before. Cancel the box. Cancel HBO. Go fuck yourself. And he went, it was like, oh, sorry, I can't. I'm like, yes, you can. Cancel it. And then I was yelling at him for like 2 minutes. And he
This
said,
is Comcast, correct?
yeah.
This is Comcast.
And then about 2 minutes later, he went, okay, yeah, I've cancelled it. Then I was even more mad. I was like, so you just fucking lied to me then? Like, you said you couldn't cancel it, now you just did. And I was just yelling at him, and he was like, I'm sorry. Like,
So
"Oh,
you
shit."
were willing at the beginning
What a
here, you were
prick.
willing to not only pay for regular fucking cable and the HBO subscription so you could get HBO. You were willing to do both of those for that.
Yeah, because that's how much I wanted to watch Game of Shitty Thrones. I can afford it, it's not a big deal, but it's like, why the fuck have I got to go through all this shit just to get it?
Are you caught up on it?
No, I haven't watched any of season 5
So then
yet.
why don't you just I mean not download it, but buy it.
I haven't got... Where? From where?
You can either buy
store.
You can
Or
you can,
digital.
You can you can get them digitally. You can buy them and download them, but that might be rough if your internet sucks or something like that. But you can also get it on DVD. Get it on
Yeah, but
Blu-ray.
I have to wait until, like, fucking next year for the DVD.
Oh, it's not out yet.
No, it's,
Well, no,
it's
they're
season
still
5's
airing
still
the
going, so I wanted to watch it when it came out.
Instant
Yeah, like
Well,
every-
Amazon does Amazon have it? Or
That's what I'm looking up right
yeah,
now.
they don't.
I know
Really?
Play,
Yeah.
Google Play does, so it's got to be elsewhere.
Hasn't
It
got
can't
season
just be
5.
on Google Play Market. Like you go on iTunes or something, it's probably there.
I don't know. I like
It's
doing things
everywhere.
legit though. I don't want to have to like.
People
go
are telling
through
you to
some-
pirate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to pirate stuff.
What a bunch of goodness
Wow.
gracious, you
Fans.
guys! You're not supposed to endorse that.
Yeah, that's bad. Do things legit. All right.
Speaking of Vikings, Dan actually got the first season on Blu-ray the other day
I darn sure did.
because he wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I
and,
saw Vikings. It was like $35 on Blu-ray on Amazon. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna
Oh,
get into
sorry.
this.
Can we take the comments away? They're gonna spoil Game of Thrones for me.
Don't look at it then.
Okay.
Just keep looking at Jordan. Anyway, so I got Vikings season 1. I ordered on Blu-ray. 3-disc set. I opened it up, and the second disc was in place of it was a clear plastic disc. I think did I show you?
No.
It was just I had disc 1, disc 3, disc 2 was a clear plastic disc that didn't have shit on it. I was like, what the what? And it was like brand new packaging and everything, so I had to like sign up for a refund and then send it back. I'm gonna have to get it again.
Where did you get? You got this from Amazon?
It was on Amazon. Yeah.
Really? So there's like
That's
nothing.
that's like one of the first times that's well. I ordered. I remember. I got like the Star Trek like Blu-ray movie collection, and it had 6. It's supposed to have 6 movies. Disc 5, like the thing wasn't even in there. The slip disc thing. So I've had that happen a couple times, and that was at Walmart. So shit happens when they're packaging it.
That's
sometimes.
weird. Yeah, I've never.
I don't know how a
had that happen.
placeholder disc got in there though. Like within production, like it was just like a clear plastic.
Someone
disc.
was playing a cruel joke.
Yeah, I got wrecked.
What did you just flick me off? You just flick the
No,
camera
just
off.
in case they're gonna do. Someone said Game of Thrones. Don't you dare spoil that shit for
So
me.
he's just generally flipping off the
Preemptively
camera?
flicking them off because they're gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah,
But you don't know if they are spoiling it.
they probably will. I mean, everyone's a
Cool guy 7086.
Does it really matter? I
subscribed for
mean,
8
in
months
the
in a row.
end,
Thank you. sir.
Everybody
it's a
on that
big-
show is gonna
big
die
deal.
anyway, so does it really matter?
big deal to me, right?
Everybody dies.
Everyone always dies.
I know that. That's what I'm
Everyone grows
saying.
old and
Everybody
dies.
dies. You know.
If they don't die by other means, they all die from dying
Are
of
you
old
saying it's a
age.
part of life?
It
You
is
just-
part
you
of life.
die.
You know, it's just one of those things that
get
you
old and
just.
die.
Anyway.
And then you get recasted.
So I wanted to go over one last thing here. This next week there will not be a Creature Talk for various reasons.
No hub either, right?
No, this coming week, yes.
This coming week there will be
Oh.
Hub, and then the next week will be the start of the weekend because all next week is E3, and we're actually leaving Friday on
Well,
our.
not next week, the week after next coming up. Hi, I'm Dan.
I know how you feel now. I know how you feel, James.
It's not next week would technically be today. This week coming up. So the week after next.
Anyway,
The week of.
You guys had a real nice Creature Talk last week. I watched it. It was a nice conversation.
Oh, the Machinima one.
I know I'm not
okay.
the one
Anyway,
that, I know I'm not the one that's coming in here and throwing it off here.
I absolutely loved that talk last week.
So
was amazing.
there will be Hubs next week, and then this coming week there will be Hubs
Thank you.
up until Friday, when we will be leaving early in the morning for our E3 road trip extravaganza,
Christ.
which is going to be bigger and better than last year's E3 road trip. We're going to be packing all of the employees into cars.
Oh my God.
We're going to be convoying halfway across the United States
Tell him
to go to
about a
Los
third of the way.
Angeles.
This
Yeah, about a third.
this fucking trip this year almost didn't even happen. This trip, Jordan is still doing it, and this trip isn't even fucking sponsored. We are going to waste so much fucking money. We're going out of business. We are going out of business.
I'm
this
going to
year.
admit it's going to be pretty pricey,
It's gonna be
but we're doing
expensive.
it because we know it's going to generate some amazing stuff for you guys, and that's what matters.
Someone could die.
So if someone ends up sponsoring it, that'd be awesome. But
Who's
if
going with
not,
who though?
then-
Like,
Currently,
we do still have a week, don't we?
We do
Please,
still have a week.
Hey, guys, listen. We
here's
have
the
a
thing.
sponsor.
Here's the pitch
We
and
have
here's
a
the
week.
sell. Here's the pitch and here's the sell. Last year, Alienware sponsored like 3 episodes or 3
Yeah.
or 4 episodes, and this year we're planning on going way bigger, way better. Like we're gonna be filming it like with GoPros and shit. Like it's gonna be legit. It's gonna be. Oh my! I'm getting a headache just thinking of being partially editing this because I imagine it'll be me and Spencer probably tag team editing.
Yeah.
Different. Oh my god!
On the road too.
Oh, that's a really good idea right there, Durex. Let me get a bunch of free
Sponsor them.
condoms.
Well, I mean, last year I was falling asleep in the chair in the hotel editing those.
You did. I watched.
and
you
I was
fall
by
asleep.
myself.
It's going to be an extravaganza. We're going out
it's
there.
gonna be nuts.
It's going to be
How could we not
several
get this?
days going from Colorado to Los
Not several
Angeles.
days, probably a few days.
It's going to be
That makes it even. We're not even flying
Yeah, last
over
year-
to California and then driving. We're driving from fucking here there
Do we have to do that?
Last year was San
Yes.
Francisco
We'll have to do
too.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like an entire week.
How many cars have we got?
2.
Who am I with?
What?
We're
You'll,
gonna
you'll,
be-
fi- you'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
We'll have it all
So
done.
for me, that's the deciding factor right there.
What? What's the deciding factor?
Like who I'm with. I'm not with most. Like if I'm with Spencer, fuck that.
All right, well, make sure you
confirm. Text with Spencer.
There you go.
I was joking. I was only joking though. I actually, me and Spencer.
I was about to say,
we're-
who can not get along with Spencer?
Oh boy.
So we are going to be taking a trip. We're going to be doing classic stops. That we've got a list of stops that are quite amazing. We'll be stopping together.
I can only imagine what those are.
tons of footage.
Who's
It's
exactly
gonna be-
putting together the stops here? Like, is it?
I was going to, but currently
Spencer got a good list.
Jordan was
Dan,
talking to
Dan, I mean, Spencer just got a preliminary list. Me and Dan will go back and get
Yeah.
the finals and
And
check
nobody
out
else is going to
logistics.
be in on it.
No one else is gonna be on it, so we're gonna
Great.
go through and we're gonna stop at all these places, and it's going to be pretty amazing.
Listen, please, someone out there, get this message across. We have 1 week remaining. We need a big sponsorship for this, okay? We need this right now because if not, we are going to go broke. We're going to go fucking broke.
It's gonna be. It's
We'll
gonna
be fine. We'll have Durex on our side. We can get a sponsor. How about the mattress people?
What?
How about Harry's?
We should get like it should be some kind of energy drink or something like that, because then we could just chug them all while we're on the fucking road.
Everyone tweet at Red Bull.
And then while I'm editing, I'm like, I'll never fall asleep editing with.
Red Bull.
Everyone tweet at Red Bull. Tell Red Bull we're doing this. Link them to the playlist from
Red Bull
last
would be
year.
a perfect sponsor.
I don't know. Well, we're still putting out feelers, but not a lot of interest so far. You know?
A lot of people were saying in the chat to do a Kickstarter, and I
No,
don't think
no.
we don't. We're not gonna take your money to do fucking, a road trip. Like that's kind of.
It's
we
not
don't
like
need
it's
that.
it's not like it's putting us in a bad place or anything.
No.
We're just it's shelling out a lot, but we know it's for a really good thing because it's going to make a lot of good content, and we're willing to do that.
We don't want to take your money. We want to take a company's
Get
money.
Steak and Shake to sponsor it. They've been pretty supportive.
How many steak and shakes will be along the way, and we'll stop.
We'll stop.
We'll stop
There
at a
should
certain.
be. I'm pretty sure there should be a good chunk of steak and shakes going that way.
Ooh,
Should
there
be.
we go. See.
Maybe we'll see.
Call them up. Call them up right now,
please.
We need
How about
as many.
Nintendo? They might sponsor us.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
We would have Nintendo stations in our RV or something, and whatever we produce in there, it'll get struck. It'll
Completely
get struck down
claim
anyway.
Biker Tom's.
Biker Gyms.
Who the fuck is
Tom's.
Biker Tom?
I don't know. I just read it. 'cause it's
Biker
Biker
Tom.
Tom's.
Who the fuck is Biker Tom?
So that is going to be this next the next week is going to be semi-normal. We'll probably be recording a bunch of stuff, and then as well as releasing the lead up, which is the mystery trip videos for this next week, and then the week after that's just going to be full of road trip videos and stuff and E3 related. We're going to be out in LA for the next week doing stuff, and then we're actually staying after for something secret we'll go over later, which is actually pretty exciting. And then we'll be coming back probably fairly exhausted after that. So
are you kidding me? Out of the gate, I give myself maybe half a day.
I almost
road,
died in
and that'll be
E3
it.
last year, and that was
Jordan was pretty dead.
before just doing E3 was too much. So we're gonna be doing a 2-day road trip, LA stuff, E3,
And the party.
more LA stuff, then home. It's gonna be an absolute. Man, I gotta figure
I
out.
always feel bad because, I don't always feel bad because we only done this one other time. But last year when we did it, we ended up getting the E3, and then we showed up, and it was just like, "Hey guys!" and we're just like,
Yeah, usually the convention burns you out. We burn ourselves out before
Yeah.
we get to the convention.
We're walking into E3 already half
Look at
dead.
that. Don't worry, James. I tweeted the WWE Network to sponsor you.
Oh, I'm sure that we should put the road trip on the WWE Network. We'll tell them we'll put it on the network.
Hey, we shouldn't go Creature Talkless next week, and we could Periscope it in the car.
Oh,
Brought to you by Periscope.
they have been pushing that shit. They've been pushing that pretty hard.
Okay,
as of
so
late.
just thought I'd give you guys a quick rundown before we ended up here. And then Creature Talk for today. Nice,
death.
decent length and stuff. So it's gonna be fun. Wish us luck. So this Creature Talk has been brought to you by Mr. Robot, which is the USA Network series that is coming out. So Mr. Robot is one of this summer's most talked about new shows, winner of the South by Southwest Audience Award and an official selection of the Tribeca Film Festival. It is, that lonely cyber security expert and part-time vigilante hacker meets the mysterious leader of an underground hacking collective who recruits him to help take down the world's most powerful conglomerate. It's going to be a new show, new original series, starting Wednesday, June 24th at 10/9 Central, only on USA Network. Remember that. Wednesday, June 24th. That's coming up here in a few weeks at 10/9 Central. Make sure you tune in and check it out. It's going to be great.
We might be dead by then.
We might be dead by
We might never come back.
We
When is
may
the
be
trip?
dead by
When
then.
is the road trip starting?
Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday.
The one coming up.
Yeah, that's why I said this Friday.
And then when does E3 start?
Midweek. It's like Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be hell.
Oh, I don't know. Is that soon?
It's gonna be hell.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, great. Fucking hell. But my dry cleaning arrives on the Friday.
What?
Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Dude.
Texas Dry Cleaning is arriving on Friday.
Hey, play our new intro out.
Oh yeah, we got a new song now. Yeah. Is that the outro as well?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's both. All right.
Let me just throw away the stuff that
I need a toilet so bad. That's gonna be the entire trip for me. Just be like, oh, I need a toilet. I need a toilet.
Yeah, we'll Bye. So long, farewell, Avita, Saint Adieu.